Ain't no place for cowards, bro. The sticks break time to drive. I'm throwing down trash shot live. Roll smash, crank it up high. Trash shot live, send them to the sky. Twist that metal, bend that frame. One last crasher, playing this game. Taking this game. Smoke pours out, axles twist. Front end bullet but still exists. Tires pop, frames collapse. One more hit and a ride gets scrapped. Ride gets scrapped. Flags go up, sticks come down. If you ain't ripping, get out of town. No sandbagging, no last minute job. I'll line it up. Trash shot live. Boom, smash, bring it up high. Trash shot live, send them to the sky. Crush that middle, bend that frame. One last crash, I'm taking this game. Flags go up, sticks come down. If you ain't ripping, get out of town. No sandbagging, no last minute job. I'll line it up. Trash shot live. Boom, smash, bring it up high. Trash shot live, send them to the sky. Crush that front and twist those wheels. Mad dog fury, bring this game. Bring this game. Bent frames, firing dirt, no regrets, just freaking work. Mad dog running, wheels still spin. Last car rolling, I win. Smash, click it up high. Trash shot live, send them to the sky. Trophies mine, metal flies. Crush, rip, twist, do or die. Do or die. Smash, crank it up high. Trash shot live, send them to the sky. Crush that metal, bend that frame. One last crash, I'm taking this game. Flags go up, sticks come down. If you ain't ripping, get out of town. No sandbagging, no last minute job. I'll line it up. Trash shot live. Boom, smash, crank it up high. Trash shot live, send them to the sky. Crush that front and twist those wheels. Mad dog fury, bring this game. That's right, fire and dirt, no regrets, just freaking work. Mad dog running, wheels still spin. Last car rolling, I win. I win. I win. I win. That's right.
Turn never like body walk. Stew up the rudder.
Bent frames, fire and dirt, no regrets, just wrecking work. Wrecking work. Mad dog running, wheels still spin, last car rolling. I win, I win, I win. I win, I win.
break the fun laws, you're getting arrested. No revs, no crashes, no partying rights. At the violation, you're wrecked tonight. Whoa, what's up? Oh, demolition derby, no rules, no breaks. No rules, no breaks. No partying right. And I'll rock your hot dog, now that's bad. What's up? No revs, no crashes, no partying rights. That's a violation, you're wrecked tonight. What's up? Break the law, get arrested. Fake fun, don't play, you're getting tested. No full throttle, time to release. You're under arrest, funds the police. Rental contact, that's a crime. That engine too quiet at some time. If you ain't smashing, I'm throwing the cuffs. Sir, step out the car, you've had enough of. What's up? Break the law, get arrested. Sudden violations won't be accepted. Not to hold back, don't slow me down. Blow on my whistle, crash this town. Model Fatty Fun Police is in charge. No weak hits, no slow speeds, and absolutely no drop hot dogs. Wanna add more derby penalties or a signature arrest move?
Blow your whistle. Hold on, you can't cover the hole, remember? There. I'll get you. I'll teach you. We'll get you lined out before the day's over. What do you think? You think we're gonna catch ticks?
Yep.
Me too. You got them short legs.
Legs?
They're short. You can't run real fast. On the wanted poster said he's top heavy.
Puppy?
Yeah, just remember that. He's top heavy. What got going on here, fellas? Hold on, let me get my deputy. Come on, LJ, let's get him. Let's talk to him. We gotta have a little talk here. Yeah, let's go. What we got going on? You getting mouthy?
No, shut down my car.
Ain't much of a car.
I mean, it looks good to me.
Now listen, bud. That's a TSL edition. You don't want none of that. LJ, what do you think?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it's not good.
Stock in the back.
No.
Yeah, you got it wrong.
Looks straighter than this one.
You're not wrong.
I'm not wrong.
You're not wrong.
How much time you got here? We're gonna need like 37 fix-it plates. 12?
42.
42. I like it. Do you think it's junk?
Yep.
Hey.
All right, well, you're lucky he thinks it's junk, or you'd have been going with us. Let's go, bud.
Perfect.
You hear what my dude said? That's right, let's go. Hey, tell Jake,
Jay.
we'll see ya. Come on now, come on. Watch it, bud. Keep it moving. How we doing? That's right. Coming out, people, coming out. That's right. Oh, they're gonna stop for us. Yep, we're coming out. We're the law. That's right, buddy. You just stay sitting down. If Tix is back here, you know he's back here eating all the food, LJ.
What?
You think Tix is eating her food?
Yep.
Yep. Watch it. Come on out. Coming out, people. Coming out, people. Yeah.
Come on.
Uh-oh, we gotta stop.
Stanley, get up there.
Where you want to get a picture? Here, come right here. Here, look, we'll get LJ in there too.
Yes.
Yeah, here, look, watch.
Ready?
Hold that thing just like that. Put your down just a little bit so it don't cover your face or to the side.
Are you going like this? What's your son's name?
LJ, go like this.
There you
Look
go.
this way.
Come on, Bubba.
Care about that one.
I didn't see no contract.
No contract. I don't sign nothing. Only autographs.
Oh,
He's the goat. Go get the
Yeah.
goat. See,
All
get
right.
the goat. Get him. Put him in the car.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. Get him, LJ. Get him. Go that way. Go that way. Hey, come this way. I'll go that way. You go that way. 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 Come on, bub. LJ, get him right here. Get him.
I'm gonna give you that.
Get him. Get him. All right, put him in the car. There you go. Get him on the ground. Get him on the ground.
You're not gonna take me.
All right, get him on the
You're not
ground.
gonna take me.
Get him on the ground. Okay, come on. Let's get him on the ground. Come on, let's get him. All right, you gonna let him go or you gonna arrest him?
You too.
Me too. I'll get him. All right, come on. I'll do the hard part. Get in the car. Get in the car. Get in the LJ. You get in the car. Get in the car. Come on. We got him. We got the goat. They said you can't fence a goat. They're wrong. They're wrong. They can. We got him. We got him. Don't worry about it. That's all right. Get in there. We got it. It's fine.
It's on.
Not again. Ma'am,
Get away.
this is not a Walmart parking lot, ma'am. All right, so
Are you
y'all,
gonna arrest me?
we got handcuffs and a whistle.
I'm ready.
We are
I like
legit.
details, it's fine.
Here we go. Here we keep it moving, ladies.
Let's say.
Oh, shh, we gotta be quiet. They're sleeping babies. They're sleeping babies. All right, looky there. Looky there. Look at them dogs. Them canines. Them canines. Yeah, right here. I got my canines tied up right here. That's right. Keep it moving, bud. We ain't buying no pass. Buying no pass. I think I see him. I think I see ticks. Here we go. All right, we're gonna try to sneak up on him. You think we can get him? He's in that car. He's in that car. All right. All right, we're gonna sneak up on him. You think we can get him? We got him right here. We got him. He don't even see us. He don't even see us. He don't even see us. Oh, he's gonna run. We got a runner. We got a runner. We got a runner. We got a runner. Get him! We got him. We're gonna get him.
And welcome in tuners to Chaos in Clearwater 2025 Day number 2.
Day 2.
Day 2. Mr. Wallace sitting to my left. Bobby Brockway in between us. Love you, buddy. Miss you. Hey, everybody. If you missed last night, you need to go back and rewatch it.
I can't remember his name. Is it Eli, maybe?
Yes.
I was talking to him, and I said, dude, you've got the smoothest in and out production I've ever seen. These drivers, they were on a speed dial. They were lined up, ready to go. One heat after another, and they were all bangers.
Oh, there was no dull one. I mean, the Power Wheels even had us on the edge of the seat.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, Mother Nature gave these guys 6 inches of rain days before. I mean, literally the day before. They got 3.5, almost 4 inches of rain.
Yep.
And how about that track, man?
They've already vibrated it in. They were out here vibrating it in earlier.
That thing was a dime all night.
Yep.
Look at that, you guys. I mean, you couldn't pound a steak in that thing. It is rock solid. They're going to have to water that thing down, obviously. But, there's a slight chance of rain that was coming from the west, and it went right around us. So, they did track preparation to protect this thing just in case of the rain. So, I mean, they were doing, pre-qualifying on it.
And last night was more of a stock-driven base for everything. And tonight, everything's going to get a little bit harder.
Yes. The car counts are down just a tiny little bit, but there are 3 other shows within real close proximity of here. But there's plenty of cars for great action. The Jason Sauer Most Wanted Fine Art class, great looking cars out there.
That's
for
probably
that.
15 or 20 of them at least,
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah, and then I bought the winning raffle ticket, so I'm gonna drive that winning raffle van out there.
That'd be awesome. That'd be cool.
Yeah, and then some people suckered me in. They picked on me yesterday, so had to bring a car.
So you'll be missing Tix later. You have to put up with me. Tix has got to go out there. He's got some winning to do.
Wow. I didn't put up with Anthony. I think everybody out there is like, oh, God, that's fine.
Well, we'll get Hunter on here or somebody. We'll get somebody in here.
Yeah. Yesterday I had a lot of fun with Andy Hansen. Jumping on.
I wasn't on very much yesterday. You guys didn't see me. I was down there getting some videos got myself plowed one good time.
If you guys seen that, you put that video up on Facebook.
Yeah.
You guys do not understand how close that car was. All right, so if you know the volume of Anthony, okay?
It's a good word, volume. I like it.
And that boy moved about 100 yards.
I don't even know the last time I ran, and now I know it was yesterday, but I don't remember anything about it. All I know is that bumper stopped where I was standing.
It was insane. We looked down there, and I seen you down there, and next thing you know, it's like, holy crap. And Anthony just put the new record for the NFL in a 40-yard dash.
Yeah, I had to have killed it. I had to absolutely murdered it. And then I posted a video. Because I've had some close calls, but I always stayed on it. I was very aware of my situation. This one, I was aware of it, but I was way too close. And they were like, why didn't you get the shot? Why didn't you get the shot? I'm like, what do you guys want from me?
Exactly.
What do you want?
It was crazy. When he showed me that video last night, I knew he was close, but I had no idea that he was actually that close. I mean, he was 100 times closer than we thought he was. Looking at it from down here, Mr. Hansen even got a little excited over that one.
Yeah, I had a good time. Then last night we all headed out. Everybody went to dinner at what was that? Silver Creek.
Silver Creek.
We joined the Hansen family there. Had a real good time, and we're back, ready for day 2, ready to rock some stuff, get some cars out here on the track. Got Power Wheels kicking it off.
Yeah. So Anthony, I mean, you've been all over the country and everything like that. You've been in the upper Midwest for some derbies and stuff. But this is your first time at this facility. Give us a little rundown. What's your initial thoughts of this place?
I'm very surprised. I mean, it's just Minnesota's one of those places where they might not know about a show till Friday, but they'll be there Saturday. Everybody that derbies always has something sitting around, and they've got a big love for rodeo here, which I love because I've got a big rodeo love. But man, these guys are they're die hard. All different classes. Got some weld trucks today. I mean, you've got that MWFA all running the same day. That kind of tells you what the area is like because trucks itself is a big thing up here, and you don't see that across the rest of the country.
No. Yesterday, people are asking about the trucks, the differences. The trucks that are coming out today, these are 3/4 ton and up trucks. So you can run half tons in them also, so you will see a couple trucks returning. But, I mean, there's a large difference in the build between these trucks and yesterday's trucks. The other trucks that you seen yesterday, those were half ton like a farm truck. Those are pretty stock build. So that was kind of different. And boy, the Tomshies came out, put on a heck of a show for you guys and everything. It looks like they're getting ready for the national anthem. I want to talk about this national anthem here. They do a skid loader rodeo. They bring out all this beautiful Caterpillar equipment sponsored and donated by Ziegler Cat. Ziegler Cat is our cat dealership here in Minnesota and that. And so they come out and they do this little bobcat rodeo or skid loader rodeo with this, and it's cool. The first time I seen this, I was like, that was pretty cool. So
Yeah.
you know, and plus it gives the operators a little bit of honor too. You know, I mean, those guys are really good at what they do here.
They're very good at what they do. Very good at what they do.
They know how to move volume.
They do. They were out there doing some repairs to the entrance of the track this morning, and I mean they had it bladed flat with that bucket. I mean there's some skill there.
Yeah.
And after last night, I'm not sure the gentleman's name that's over the rodeo that was here that I was talking to.
Oh,
but,
Jeremy.
Yeah, he was telling me about some improvements they're doing, and he's very passionate about what they're doing, and their second love is Derby. They were getting some new chutes made, and they had to be able to remove part of the chutes to get the Derby cars on the track. So that's how much dedication this rodeo club has, or saddle club. I'm not sure how you say it.
Silver Bullet Saddle Club.
Silver Bullet Saddle Club, yep.
And it's really neat though, because you know this is a multifunctional facility.
Yes.
And they're like, they don't want the Demolition Derby to go anywhere. They're so proud of what they've done.
Which is
there.
unusual for anything involving livestock, a livestock facility to allow Demolition Derby, but to embrace it like they have says a lot about their character.
Right. And it is. You know, so like last night, you know, having some ice waters and talking with the people afterwards, you know, you got to meet a lot of the committee and everything like that.
Oh yeah.
They are a very humble group. You know, now like, you know, we've had an uphill battle with Jeremy here, you know, every single year, because we got to keep proving that Track Shot Live is a benefit to have here at this show. And last night, you know, he was there were 3 people that drove from deep into Wisconsin to come here to Derby here because Track Shot Live is here.
Yeah.
So, you know, like how awesome was that to hear that, Anthony? Because, you know, because you're making $1 million a year running around doing all this stuff.
That's what yeah.
You know, and so, you know,
rumor.
you know, I mean, it may be $1.5 million, I don't know, but I mean, you know, traveling
It's 6
the country,
digits anyway.
That's awesome. It is a solid. I knew it was solid. But, you know, to hear those people, that all that hard work that you put into it to get the exposure of Track Shot Live in these events, you know, how awesome is that to hear that stuff?
Check this out. I thought we were being invaded by the fun police.
All right, you guys, so we want to talk about these guys right here. These are firefighters.
I forgot all about this.
Yes.
This is going to be awesome.
Yep. So all these people right here, these are all firefighters from local areas. $1 of every ticket sold is going to local fire departments. So every person that bought a ticket here, $1 of every ticket is being donated to the fire department. So there are going to be, I believe they have 7 of them that are signed up. But most of these firefighters have never driven a Derby car before.
Wow.
So these guys are going to be going after each other out there. So what a cool thing to give honor and respect to the first responders and that of the local area.
And it's so cool, too, for me. They did something similar to this in Florida where there was a gentleman out of the crowd, but somebody that's never been in a Demolition Derby car and to get to experience a track full of them. Most likely, none of those guys have probably ever derbied before.
Right.
And to get to watch them all the first time they make that hit and get that adrenaline and get bit.
So we did the very first year that we did the MWFA in Minnesota at the Throwdown. We had 7 first responders in that came out there, and we built all these cars and helped them out and everything.
Bringing a fire truck onto the track here. Oh, they've got the flag on it. That's what they're doing.
That Clearwater truck is a beautiful first responder unit. They're
Yes,
a fire.
it is.
That's a grass fire truck. We have we're right on the highway here, and they got a lot of ditch fires up here, you know, from the highway and stuff when it gets dry.
It's hard to believe it gets dry up here.
Yeah, with the humidity and the mosquitoes.
Bringing in a whole rack of them here. Got several more trucks coming in behind it. Yeah, most respect to those guys and for what they do. I think a lot of us, I mean, I'm including myself, take that for granted, these first responders and these guys and gals that get out here and do what they do. And Just being down there, being responding to a fire, getting a driver out of a car or whatever, let alone what they do outside with brush fires and car accidents and all that. So,
Well, and you have to remember, 90% of these departments are volunteers.
yeah,
That's
true. That's true.
Put that into perspective right there. Yes, do they get a retirement? Yes, do they get compensated a little bit?
A little bit.
But it ain't nothing like, putting their life on the line to save others. So,
Yeah, and I think a lot of them really, it's just their passion. That's their passion in general, like Derby is for us.
Here we go. We got the national anthem going here, folks. So we're going to have to go quiet for this. Unfortunately, we cannot let you guys hear that because of copyrights, but we'll be right back after the national anthem. Please stand up and honor our veterans, salute the colors, and thank you so much. Thank you.
We'd like to thank you, and if you have served or are serving, please stand. Thank you very much for your service. And I'll give you guys a round of applause. We appreciate that. Thank you, service members. Then if everybody just please stand. We're going to start the event with the world's greatest song.
Yes, thank you, thank you. Thank you to all the men and women that are our veterans, the people that support and defend our country, the past, the present, the future, and the never forgotten, the fallen. Thank you for your devotion, sacrifices to give us this country of freedom and choices that we could never ask for that you've given to us. So thank you so much. Please, if you are a veteran, allow us to thank you time and time and time again, because your services, we never want them to be forgotten.
Absolutely. That was a great display they had there. I've never seen that with a piece of equipment. Like, they had that made just for doing that.
Yeah,
that's
isn't that
very
cool?
neat. Very cool.
Yeah, they put a lot of thought into the production of this event.
Yes, they do.
So we got our running order here, you guys. So we're going to start off with our Power Wheels. Then we're going to go into the battle of the fire departments, you guys. So I just want to point out here. So we have St. Augusta Fire Department, Montrose Fire Department, Clear Lake, and Clearwater, and Buffalo. So multiple fire departments there being represented. And then we've got the two-man van class.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the two-man extreme type, isn't it?
Yep, two-man extreme. So the limited weld trucks, there's only a couple trucks out there. You got, Jake Twos and Calby Miners. They're two hard trucks. They're going to go at it. They're going to tear each other up and put on a good show. And then the MWFA.
God, we've got a bunch of those.
There's 16 plus.
That's going to be a show.
So that's a nice one. And then The main event at the end is the limited weld
Are you
size.
getting a good look at that driver's list?
I got the driver's
you
list.
see any
there.
names on there that alarm you? Anything you worry
I
about?
see this Mike Tix guy. I see that one. That one scares me.
So again, you guys watching here later, I guess last heat of the night, you'll be seeing Tix out there partying.
Yeah, it's we're gonna bring her on down. Have a good time with it. It's a car that we took down to Kansas and had some fun down there for our good brother Skinny.
That was last year, wasn't it? We went down
year.
there.
Yeah, that was a wet show.
That was a wet show. That's when we almost got hit. Remember leaving the high-speed chase?
Yeah,
that was scary.
Yeah.
Scary stuff. We almost got hit head on during a high-speed chase there. Me, Decker, Jeremy Gully, and I can't remember who else was in there.
Yeah, that was a freaky deal there when you guys told us all about that. We heard about it, and so.
Thinking about our buddy Skinny, didn't you say he was going somewhere this weekend? He was feeling pretty good out, kind of hitting the road?
Yeah, he's going down to see the in-laws. They got the happy 50th to Bubbles' mom and dad. 50 years of marriage. They're down in Kentucky, so Skinny's got to go see the doctor on Tuesday or Wednesday, and then he's jumping on in the vehicle, and they're going to head on down. So with Hunter and that, so yeah, they're going to be down in the Kentucky
wonder how far
area.
they are from me.
I don't think they're that
too far.
I don't think they're that far. I think we were talking about it before. I think they're only about an hour and a half from you, if I remember right.
Oh, yeah.
So, they're calling me out there. It's like I'm working. My goodness. All right, hang on a second here. Hunter, why don't you jump on up here for a minute?
Get old Hunter, my buddy Hunter Shellstead here. Get Hunter buckled down. Hunter, what do you think, buddy?
Oh, I love that presentation with all the fire crew.
It's beautiful, wasn't it? It's very cool.
Yeah.
I was talking to her. They're very. If you guys go to, I know I talk about rodeo a lot, but if you go to big
Hey,
rodeos.
hey, what's going on? Somebody calling me out here?
Do I need to turn him up?
Oh, I'm doing wonderful, you guys. Super excited to be back out here for the second night of Clearwater. You guys, if you missed the Derby last night, don't forget you can go check out and take a look on Track Shot Live and see it because the action was off the hook last night.
We're going to give Tix he can't hear us, but we're going to give him, he goes talking, we're going to give him the stage here for a few and listen to him ramble on for the crowd.
Oh, there's some hard cars out there. There's no doubt about it. But I'll tell you what, the ones that are really getting me excited is those most wanted fine art cars, those bone stock cars. There's going to be like 16 of those things out there tearing each other apart.
All right, guys, we're back here getting Tix turned down. That's not going to work. I don't want to listen to him. Do you, Hunter?
Oh, that was
We
loud.
got rid of him, man. Let's talk about what's going on here. But, yeah, great time. I thought you were going to run this weekend. Something happened and you didn't or what?
Well, still getting all my cars ready for July.
Oh, yeah, you still got old Ruby. If you guys remember Ruby, seeing me and Fatty and Todd and Joe Lanky, all of us there, I think the Bash for Cash when we were cruising it around. It's stripped, ready to go.
Yes, sir. That will be going back up to Gold Rush this year.
So Hunter's going to be running out there. Doing some gate work down here, looks like. The fire department doing a little shoveling. I'm pretty excited about this fire department thing. Oh, we got the Power Wheels going. They've already brought them out and turned them loose.
Whoa.
Oh, my buddy Jace there. I don't know if you guys can see the little boy in the white convertible. Jace Pogus, been my friend all weekend. Been a real treat. Got an interview with him earlier. I was fixing to post. He's a hoot, and the kid is consumed with Demolition Derby. He's six and a half. He clarified, 6.5 years old. Sweet little blonde-headed boy, just full of life and having a big time and loving this sport. So
He was so excited to be able to run today.
he was earlier I talked to him, and he was so worried. He's like, I just hope I can get second place. He was so worried that he's going to be the first one out because he had a fuse issue last night. And he's got a Gator at home that he's wanting to bring out. I guess he's trying to junk this one. Oh, head on with the quad. That's kind of a new one on me, man. These Power Wheels things, it's Mansfield. I believe it's Mansfield Motorsports. You seen the stuff they're doing?
Yeah, they are getting wild nowadays.
74 Impala bumpers, headers, shifters. A friend of mine back home, Shane Watkins, just ordered one for his daughter. And it's got a shifter in it, pedals. I don't even, it's insane. Oh, a switch box. That was the other thing. It has a switch box in
box?
it. Yeah. Had like a 70, I think it was like a 75, 76 Impala bumper on the front. I mean, it's pretty nasty. And they got those grave diggers, the full frame ones.
Yeah, the full metal frame ones.
And they're doing all kinds of stuff for that. Whoa, had an endo there from the guy on the little green quad. I don't think we have a Power Wheels driver's list. Oh, we do have a Power. What are we doing, man? This is terrible. We're slacking.
Yeah, you're slacking over there.
This is an odd name. Cashy Dwinnels, Owen Bales, Bradley Sweep, Colton Carlson, Isabella, and Cashton. I'm not up on the contemporary names. It throwed me for. There's a lot of newer names there.
Yeah, it's our next generation.
Everything's changing. I'm becoming the old guard. I'm on my way out. But these kids are having the time of their life here. It's not too bad. The sun's out, a little bit overcast, but weather's good. If you get a chance next year, get out here. Chaos in Clearwater, the Silver Bullet Saddle Club Fairgrounds.
This is definitely a show you don't want to miss.
Sorry?
Where do you go next?
Give us just a minute. We're live right now. Gentleman's here talking to us, and that throwed me off. Asking where we're going next. Next week we'll be in Greeley. Is it next weekend? Next weekend. Track Shot Live will be in Greeley, Colorado. Got Jason Sauer and Todd.
Infamous Todd.
Todd from NDCNC going to be out there at the Frank family. Terry Frank, Bryant Frank, all our buddies out there. Going out to the Greeley Stampede, 9,000-seat arena you can see there. 9,000-seat arena for a demolition derby or rodeo, and sold out.
Wow.
Sold out. We're on a big stage when we go there. I was fortunate enough to go out there last year. Then the next weekend, we're heading out to Lynn, Kansas with Chad Markley, our buddy Leon, all those guys out there. Lynn, Kansas. I forget who puts that on. I'm drawing a blank, and I feel terrible about it. But, gosh, it's not is it the VFW? Kiwanis? Something like that. The whole town gets behind this picnic. They have softball tournaments and the derby and pretty
It's an event for everybody that weekend.
Yeah, the King of the Ring. You get a championship belt. Old Fatty and Tix. It was Fatty and Junior Johnson.
Oh, yeah, I remember
Junior
that.
Jimmy Johnson.
Jimmy.
Man, I'm having a bad day. But, I mean, I would put him as a Junior Johnson of our sport. He's an OG. He's a bad dude.
Yep.
Yeah, he's a bad dude for sure. And they took the win there year before last, and looking forward to going out there. I think Hunter Pottinger's running out there. And, gosh, who else? Nate,
yep.
Nate's running out there.
Do you say they give out buckles?
They're giving out championship belts like wrestling.
Belts.
Yeah,
Belts.
Championship belts.
That is definitely a different trophy to see.
Absolutely, yeah, that's really
A
cool.
little bit away from our, standard 3 or 4 foot trophies.
I've thought about the belt buckle you were talking about. I've never seen that done in Derby, but I'm sure somebody probably does it somewhere.
I think Tix has one of those on the wall, if I remember.
A buckle?
Yep.
Really?
I think you ran down in Texas a couple years ago and picked one up.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yep. Amarillo, I think it was.
Yep.
Amarillo, they used to have a show down there, New Year's Eve or something of that nature. But just a little time here. Give the Power Wheels the time on stage. We're going to be moving into the Battle of the Fire Departments, it looks like. This is in the correct running order, and I would say that it is. We're going to have Ryan Blake from the St. Augusta Fire Department, Eddie Andreoff, Montrose Fire Department, Ryan Leaders from Clear Lake Fire Department, Ross Imholt, Clear Lake Fire Department, Casey Schreiner, St. Augusta Fire Department, Adam Kwame, Clearwater Fire Department, and Connor Coate, Buffalo Fire Department. Man, the names is tough in Minnesota. It's a tough crowd up here.
I'm glad that the fire department can come out here and enjoy it. And what I was hearing is a lot of these guys haven't ran before. So you're going to see the other side. They've always been on the bank protecting us.
Oh, yeah. I think any show, any demolition derby in the country, it should be a rule that you cannot flag a derby if you've never been in a derby.
Yes.
To understand what the driver's going through and the adrenaline. I mean, the nicest guy will turn into a monster when that adrenaline gets up. And the one thing I can't stand to see ever is a flagman that runs out there, chest puffed out, and takes that flag and starts banging on the roof of a car. Drives me crazy because you're just lighting a fuse.
Oh, it is bad, and especially I've seen when adrenaline gets going, guys hop off the bank while cars are still moving. It just gets straight dangerous.
Gets wild, and we don't need none of that. So that's real cool. And I hope that they enjoy this. I mean, it's like you said, sitting up there all the time watching this, it's got to be hard. You got to be thinking like, damn, I'd like to try that.
Yeah, exactly.
I think they're about to wrap the Power Wheels up here. That's such a cool thing. Is Jay still going? Do you see him?
I don't see him. He might be in the corner that we can't
He
exactly
may be over
see.
there. He may be over there working out of the corner. Yeah. I can't see him though. I hope he's still in there. Whoa. About lost the list. That'd been bad news.
They are still tossing out those shots down there.
They're getting down.
When are you going to get in one of those?
I should. We should try an adult Power Wheels. I don't know how that would work. I'm pretty sure my center of gravity would blow that all to heck.
Still think that'd put on a pretty good show.
I'm going to go through these Power Wheels names one more time just to give credit where it's due to what drivers we know here. Cassie Dwindles, Owen Bales, Briley Sweep, Colton Carlson, Isabella, and Cashton in the number 5 machine.
And it looks like it just ended. Good run by everyone out there. I'm glad to see all the young kids participating, all the parents willing to, indulge in the Derby community.
Oh, it's getting a little bit out of hand. I mean, the Power Wheels are getting. I've been to some shows now where I'm starting to see some pretty wild stuff.
They're going to have to come out with rule sheets here shortly.
They're either going to have to really push like an older class of Power Wheels, or do something. They're getting out of hand.
Right.
I always thought it was cool to like just put screws in the tires and little things like that, but they're getting plumb outrageous now.
Oh.
But I always talk about this, but a show called Hot Springs Havoc, Jeff Palmer down in Arkansas. They ran a class one time I was there, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it was 8 to 12-year-olds, full size. It was compact, 8 to 12-year-old compacts, and that was cool.
We do have a couple shows up here too, down in Iowa.
Really, doing that age, that low?
Yeah, that low age.
Because my son's 8 years old. I don't think he'd want to get a Derby car, but he's 8 years old, and
we started my nephew out at 7 years old down there in Iowa.
That's cool.
Had to move all the pedals, everything to him, but getting those young guys down there is just awesome seeing
Well,
them.
no different than setting a car up for ticks. You got to move the pedals back, seat forward, all that stuff. You got to make sure the seat's got plenty of girth area there. Cover the width. Get a little breeze blowing in here.
Yeah.
Got some drivers, got their helmets on. Looks like maybe we're getting ready to rock and roll.
I'm really happy with how the weather turned out. It was a little iffy here and there with rain past couple days, and today all of a sudden the forecast cleared up, and it's turned out to be a really nice, calm day.
I almost think they need a little water on that track for the dust factor here.
Oh. I have a funny feeling it might be coming here after a couple heats when it all get kicks up. And
oh, yeah. I'm going to go through it again here real quick. The 102 machine going to be Ryan Blake from the St. Augusta Fire Department. The number 3 is driven by Eddie Andreoff, Montrose Fire Department. 811, Ryan Leaders running for Clear Lake. Ross Imholt, 911, same team, Clear Lake Fire Department. Casey Schreiner, I'm going to go with that, Casey, I'm sorry. St. Augusta Fire Department, the number 12. Another Clear Lake Fire Department driver, Adam Quam, the number 69, and the C4, Connor Coate from the Buffalo Fire Department. I wonder how much, with these 3 Clear Lake drivers, how much is going on behind the scenes there at their firehouse, at their meetings and all those things. There comes the water. If they've got it planned out, we're going to just junk everybody else, or we're going to see who's who out of us. This is our chance to party.
Yeah, I definitely think it'll be interesting with all these guys out there.
I'll be interested to see if that blue light stays on top of that car. How good they've got it secured.
I think she has a couple self-tappers in it. I don't think she'll be going anywhere.
Get a little moisture here on the track. We're ready to rock and roll. Kick this thing off. Chaos in Clearwater. Clearwater, Minnesota. Silver Bullet Saddle Club putting this show on. Yep, they're loading up on the apparel. Going to go entertain the crowd here. Real quick, I want to thank, while we're waiting on this, I want to get to it and thank some sponsors. William Mongan. William, I'm sorry. You can tell I'm terrible with names, but 31X. The dude, if you're looking for a car to build, look him up on Facebook. Just go look at his Facebook page. Check it out, 31X Welding and Fabrication, I believe it is. Just go look at his builds, man. That'll talk. I don't have to talk him up. His work speaks for itself. You can go look at that. I want to say thank you to Tony's Welding, Tony Penwell, OG Penwell family, the wagons, you know.
Yep.
His son Cam, also a sponsor of Track Shot Live with Cam's Derby Supply. Couldn't do it without all those guys. Got Robbie Critton in the Simple Solution, our buddy. He'll be making the way out to, you'll be seeing him here soon to Lynn, Kansas. MWFA, Jason Sauer, everybody's favorite artist, America's favorite artist there in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Our dog Skinny, Skin Dog, Skinny Salvage, got to thank him. And Track Strong, everybody knows who Track Strong is there, Mike Tix. Gray Area Demo Parts, they're up this way, probably not too far from here.
Yep, they're over in Wisconsin, not too far from us.
Not too far from us. Indy CNC, old Todd, I don't want to say much about that. Another guy from up here helping us out this year, Chris DeFlorian, DDW DeFlorian Dirtworks. I was hoping I was going to see Chris this weekend.
I was hoping too. He makes some really good tracks.
Got our buddy Nathan there, American Outlaw. You guys looking for the wheels and tires or any of that stuff, check him out, American Outlaw. Got Cal Hansen here. What we got going on? Look at here, a box of mini donuts. That's got your name. We'll chase that with a shot of Ozempic right there, son. Look at Uncle Bill.
Oh.
Here he goes. Go ahead, Bill. They're yours. But said Cal Hansen's here.
Yep.
Son Jake Hansen, you guys know them, Sky High Steering. If you're running full size and you're not running a Sky High, you need to rethink what you're doing. Brian's Machine Shop out of Columbia, Kentucky, helping out. Good friends of mine.
Another great part maker.
Phenomenal parts, phenomenal fabrication, great guys to deal with. There's a funny story about that, but when I started doing this, I didn't care. There's Business Brian. I call one, or how is that I say it? I'm getting them confused. Oh, Party Brian and Don't Party Brian. And that got confusing, so it's Business Brian, Party Brian.
Okay.
And but Business Brian, I didn't really care for at first, and now we're great friends when I first met him. It's a funny story to hear, but got to thank those guys. Brain Dead Misfits, my buddy Graham up there in New York, all the guys supposed to be coming down to my hometown here in October. Benton, Kentucky, Track Shot's going to be there. Total Tilt Derby Parts. Good dudes down there. Saw them last weekend at Top Notch Promotions, Southern Illinois Show down there. Got to hang out a little bit. The Cactus Company, old Micah, that's some of Micah's folks. Got to thank Canadian Trucking Magazine. That guy's everywhere. Tick was saying earlier he was talking about going to SEMA with him this year.
Oh, yeah.
I can't think of that dude's name. Met him, I think it was up here at Throwdown, actually.
Yep,
when I
he was
met
up here at
him.
Throwdown.
My buddy Barry Jacks, looking forward to seeing him in a couple weeks. Full house demo. Got to say thanks to those guys. My good friend Ryder, Crashing for Kids Cancer, Ryder, thinking about you, buddy. Get you out there. You're doing a great thing. We're proud of what you're doing and keep doing it. Alex Vasco, the GOAT. I think that's the last one on my list I've got to get to. The GOAT, Alex Vasco, Offer Him Racing. If you're not following him, I don't know what you're doing. The biggest footprint in the sport of demolition
definitely.
derby.
Every day his clips come up, and it is just great footage.
Yep, he's a beast, that dude. That's who I want to be when I grow up. Alex Vasco. Such a great dude, too. He's a good man. Family man, brings his family to shows, camps, has a great time.
One of these times I'll run into him. I've
never met
somehow
Alex?
missed. Yeah, somehow I've always missed him.
Real treat. Looks like we got some water on the track here, getting ready to go. Sorry for the delay, guys.
This will be interesting. These look a lot more stocker builds.
Yeah.
More, in my opinion, MWFA. Not much done to them. Definitely first time, good cars for first timers.
I don't see anything that really sticks out at me.
Oh. Got.
I mean, the Explorer could be dangerous if you drive it right.
Yep.
And this, what, looks like is this a Buick? That's a big, like, 3800 Buick right there.
Yeah, it looks something like that. Then got a little red car.
That thing could be nasty. Here we go, green flag. Let's derby. Kind of worries me with first timers because they don't know how to gauge the impact and they might overshoot.
Right.
Like this right here. Great shot from the number 12. Got Tix coming back with us here. These guys are having a good time.
Right off the bat, they're just getting it. This is awesome. We're going to let Anthony bounce out of here and get some footage so we can get this on our
big
Facebook
shot
page.
there by the 12.
Yeah.
that 12 just keeps on laying it down out there.
Oh, it's just awesome watching them have fun.
Yeah.
They definitely know where the skinny pedal is.
Oh, definitely. Like I was telling Anthony earlier, it's nice to see the fire department participating, not just looking over us. Now they know exactly, you know, what Derby Drive goes through.
Right.
The adrenaline, everything that goes into being in the sport.
Wow, great shot right there. The 911 trunk straight up in the air. Can't see much there, but he's still doing damage.
Twelve's trying to make it across the track. It looks like he's having a few issues. Oh, he did make a really good shot there at the end.
Wow, great shot right in the center of your screen there by that minivan.
You know, these guys are having a lot of fun when it lasts like that and everybody's hanging in there.
Yep.
That's a good time. Nobody's getting too wild. You don't really got to worry about too much protection. They're all just bumping and having fun. Eight 11 having some trouble coming back there. I don't know what he must have something going on the other side.
You know, a lot of these guys probably haven't driven a front-wheel drive car that fast backwards. You know,
yeah.
It's a learning lesson.
Absolutely. Number 12, a Casey Schreiner, working way back there. Getting chased by the 811 of Ryan Leaders.
Boy, you guys, I was out there running around helping those guys out, throw those shirts and everything like that. It is muggy out there. I am drenched head to toe from sweating. It's crazy.
You get that minivan turned around. He's looking good. Starting to beat that bumper in. There he goes. It's like he heard me.
You got a radio with him?
I don't know what he's got going on. Telepath or 811 losing a tire, or did he take it off the other one?
Great shot there by the 811.
12's having some trouble down there. Blow the tire, rear wheel drive. Making him have to do some work. That Blazer. I was talking to Kelby Miners earlier from Circle Z. He was saying those Blazers are pretty tough. I've never looked at one.
Yeah, it's
I've
definitely.
been smoked by one, but I never checked one out. He said he was going to build one soon.
Yeah, they're definitely becoming a bigger thing.
Uh-oh. 12 coming in hot. Can't get a number on the black and yellow car. Starting to thin the herd down a little bit. Looks like we may be down to 3 here.
Maybe.
Yeah, looks like that black and yellow car across from us has stopped.
Close call there, the 811 and the 12.
You say big old swing and miss there.
12 got full exhaust on it, got the muffler dangling.
I don't know if you guys can hear it at home, but the RPMs that number 12 is pulling is intense.
It is wild.
Yes.
Our good crow's nest view right there, the up high and personal.
Dude, he is throttled down, just rolled the tire off of it somewhere.
He's just out there having
That
fun.
wasn't even his tire. He still got all 4.
Another great tire shot by the 12. He's going to give it all that thing has.
Can't get a number on the minivan. I don't see one. So we're down to the 811 of Ryan Leaders and the number 12 of Casey Schreiner. Not sure who's in the minivan, unfortunately. No identification. He's coming in hot there, buddy. Hitting with the door. That's one way to conserve your car. All right, looks like the 811s broke out. They're going to throw a red flag.
Well, that's the team. What team is that?
They're black. Yeah, number 12. That's Casey Schreiner, St. Augusta Fire Department. Not sure who the teammate was.
Well, let's look at St. Augusta Fire Department.
There's only one.
Oh, there's only one.
Oh, wait, no, there is another one. Sorry, Ryan Blake, 102. It was Clearwater Fire Department that only had one, and Buffalo Fire Department. That's where I got confused. I didn't realize it was teams. I thought
it was singles out there.
Did too. So there you go. Number 12, Casey Schreiner, St. Augusta Fire Department, and Ryan Blake in the 102.
Congrats to
Victorious.
those two guys.
Once we get the track cleared out here, going to go into weld compacts.
Looks like Tix is going trackside to hopefully catch an interview or two.
Get some of the carnage cleaned up here. Going to be ready to go. Bring out the weld compacts. That ought to be a heat.
Oh, definitely.
The stock cars were wild last night.
I seen a...
Turn Tix up here a little bit.
We're going to interview you. Come on. No, we'll just do it down on the track.
Get an interview here. May have him up a little bit loud.
All right, you guys, I'm standing down here with the winners. Who was driving that number 12?
Casey Schreiner.
Hey, Casey, what was the RPM limit on that thing?
I wasn't looking.
She was wide to the floor. How about that smile says it all right there. How much fun was that?
That's fun.
Was that your first time derbying?
No.
You've done this before. How many times?
5 or 6.
Now, all the crowd out there that has never done this, what to think of it, how to get into it?
Just build a car and go through it.
No doubt about it. All right, what's your name?
Ryan Blake.
Ryan, you knew to keep the front of that van clean, didn't you?
Yeah, I've heard that van can only take about 2-3 hits before it just goes south real fast.
Well, you got one hit front real quick, and then all of a sudden you started protecting it.
Yeah, I tried to protect it up against the wall as much as I could and use the back.
Well, you know, the funny thing is I watch you going backwards. You're not real good at going backwards.
Nope, I'm a truck guy. We drive forward the whole time.
I didn't mean to pick on you like that or anything, but hey, congratulations, and thank you so much for the fire department support that you guys give us and everything like that. Hey, folks, let's stand up and give all the fire department first responders a big round of applause, and thank you for what they do for us, keeping our families safe.
Thanks.
All right, you guys, congratulations on it. Thanks, folks.
I like to see drivers when they walk off track like that, smiling ear to ear, got a trophy in their hand. They just had a great time.
Had a lot of fun. Very cool thing. Oh, Tix, he knows how to rock a crowd.
Oh, definitely.
I'll give him that. He can turn on I better watch what's the bull sugar. He can turn it on real fast.
Now I wonder if we might be seeing those cars again. We do have MWFA here at the end of the
That's
night.
very possible. I saw a gentleman out there earlier. They were ripping the 4x4 bumper, I guess, had somehow got kind of loose, steel bumper, and they were ripping the other side off, and it was taking everything they had, but they got it ripped off, so they were going to run an MWFA just with no radiator. Or no front bumper, I'm sorry.
Good thing you only need to go backwards.
Yep, radiator out.
Was it wrong to pick on him about his backing up skills?
No. Not at all.
Oh, it's funny, though. I mean, that number 12 in that Blazer, that thing was just screaming.
Oh, yeah. I have heard those motors and those, if it's the inline 6, they are the bomb nowadays. A lot of guys are running those.
Really? I remember Gary Stout ran a couple stock ones back home, and that was, everything was glowing red hot underneath, and it was just sending just a salty situation. What class we got coming up next, Anthony?
The Weld Compact's going to be coming out next. Going to have the 311 of Wyatt Schultz, 1776 of Bryce Newring, Caden East in the 52, 350 Carter Hayes, Tyler Bredson, the 15, 93X Jordan Schultz, Andy Oska in the 4-play, Tyler Morford in the 2M. Did I say Oska right?
Oscar.
Oscar. I knew I messed something
Andy
up.
Oscar.
You leave it to me to mess up a name.
He's a good dude. He's
great guy.
Yeah, just kind of just funny, just laid back, he's a good one.
Yep.
I know I've seen him run.
Yeah. He was here yesterday.
Yeah.
He had a van.
He had a van.
Okay. I was thinking like Blizzard Bash or somewhere like
He's
that.
right. Yep.
Yep, he runs Blizzard Bash. He's been at Capital Carnage.
Okay. A lot of those guys I can remember, and I've watched them, and I can tell you can say the name, and I'm like, oh, yeah, but I can't put a face to it.
Yeah.
Well, and it's so hard, folks. Please, if you come up and you talk to us and everything like that, please give us a second to kind of put the name to the face and stuff like that. But the biggest thing is please make sure you come up and say hi to us and talk to us. And
we love it.
That's the best part.
Yeah,
that truly is the best part.
Yeah, that's the best part. And I will confess, I'm one of the worst. But you have to think, like, I've been involved with Demolition Derby now for 25 years. How long have you been doing it, Tix? Since I ran my first car. Like,
I mean, it's 30. It's 30 years, 30 plus years.
Thanks, Bill. So if you take that and you take into consideration everything you've ever done and all the business you've ever done, plus traveling country, all over the country, countrywide there, and then like for me it was selling parts and promoting shows and then running something. I've met a lot of people, and I want to remember them all, but sometimes you just can't.
It's so hard. It truly is so hard. And then the thing of it is all of a sudden, you're meeting people in, group settings and everything like that, and then you'll remember the groups, and it's tough, But I mean, like your situation, Anthony. I mean, you were selling parts for a long time, and you were, across the country, buying and selling and trading, and that was the revolving
it's like you
door.
with the cars. If somebody buys a $1,000 car from you, they remember you.
Right.
But you might have sold 20 that year or whatever. It's just it's nothing to sell a $1,000 wheel and tire combo or whatever.
Right. Well, and that's kind of it. It's like this guy bought this Ruby, Oldsmobile from us. You remember, I keep trying to remember what that guy's name was and everything like that, and I just can't remember it. And, he spent all that time building it and brought it all the way out to a show out west somewhere, and then didn't run it, and, now it's kind of like just disappeared.
Yeah. We talked about that earlier.
Oh, yeah, see?
He said it's coming out, but that's where we're going to leave it.
Who is it? Who's got that?
I would have to assume you're talking about me here.
I don't. I wasn't looking at you. I was looking at Anthony.
I was trying to. I am with names.
Yeah, exactly. I was wondering if you knew who it was. Oh, all right.
Going to give her a little bit more water here for the Weld Compacts. I'm expecting those guys to boogie.
Oh yeah.
Those guys are going to get on it.
Man, they were just stroking each other yesterday out here.
Yep.
The Compacts were.
Weld compacts, a few more welds, a few more plates. I've seen a couple with a couple braces around the engine, carburetor, stuff like that. I think it'll be a pretty good show.
Oh, I don't disagree at all.
You start throwing in patch plates for a couple of these compacts and guys that know what they're, familiar with what they're running. That stuff goes nasty quick.
Yeah, a couple plates in these compacts, especially if you know how to build them and you've built a bunch of them.
Oh, yeah.
A couple plates can make that card really hard.
What's the big compact up here, Tix? Is more W body up here?
The Camrys are really taking over for the stock stuff. W bodies for the welded stuff,
Heavier
but
stuff,
Camrys.
yeah.
I'm going to massacre that. How do you say the excavator? Shalivis or
the excavator up here's got the water truck and some equipment. They donated a
I've been
bunch
trying
of
to figure
shirts.
that out. I've seen the shirts and all weekend, and I can't figure out how to pronounce it.
I massacred the heck out of it, but what a great family, and they are huge sponsors of the Silver Bullet Saddle Club up here in the Derby. They bring equipment out here. They help with the track big time with Jesse and everybody.
Here comes the first one.
All right, let's see who we got there. The number 15, Tyler Breedson. Got the 311 coming out there. Wyatt Schultz. The number 40. Don't have on my list.
Andy Aska.
Oh, 4play is what it says on mine. I see that. Got the 2M of Tyler Morford. The 93X, Jordan Schultz. I should just be missing a couple here. The 350 of Carter Hayes. And the 52 is Caden East. That's all W bodies, ain't it? No.
We got a few in here that are.
No, the Oskas.
Andy's got a few in there.
I do like that paint job on that 30.
You guys don't mind, I'm going to let you call this for a minute. I'm going to film some of this.
Yeah, jump on out there, buddy. It's hard for Anthony to sit around when compacts get on there. He's a compact fan. There ain't no doubt about it. Quick countdown. They're getting ready to go. 2-1 green flag. They are live right here. Wow, right off the bat they're going for it. Nice wheel flat on the 52 that just threw out there.
Great shot by that 93X.
Wow, picking up a big head of steam out there. The 2M you see down there. Wow, big wheel shot there by Oscar. And another one right back into it.
Two with a full head of steam.
Looks like that 52 and 2M are tied together there.
That 2 definitely was pretty far inside of that 52. Great head-on shot there by the 40 and 52.
Oh, they're broke loose. 93X is pulling way out of the track for a full track shot. Looks like he's coming in on it. .52 is waving him on, say, come on, bring it to me. Schultz brought the hit. 2M coming around the backside for it.
93's looking for a good shot.
52's waving him off, though. He broke off.
Looks like we're down to 3. Looks like we are down to the 40 of Andy Aska. The 93X of Jordan Schultz.
2M of Tyler Madford.
That is a tough spot to be in, that 2 in between those two.
Yeah.
But it looks like he's capitalizing, going backwards using what's left of his trunk.
That 40 there of Oscar, that's a lot of leverage.
Yeah.
That's a hard car. To have that much leverage out front.
He definitely knows how to build them.
Yeah, for sure.
All three of these drivers are very familiar with each other. I've seen all of them compete against each other many, many times. All great drivers. I think it's going to come down to who has the most skill here at the end. But all are really making good plays. Great shot there by the 2.
Yep, 2M, Tyler Morford. Coming in, collecting 1 on Oscar.
I think Oscar's got some broken steering up there. The camera angle ain't quite showing it, but it kind of looks to be.
Oh, yeah, I can see the wheel spinning. Yep. That may do it for him. They're going to take, looks like he's going to break out. Unofficially 3rd place going to Andy Oscar. Did I say it right that time?
Oscar.
Oscar. Man, that's a tough one. I'm going to have to order me a Hooked on Phonics when I get home.
Well, it's just, you talk Kentucky, you know, we talk a little different up
Yeah,
there.
I talk Smith and Jones, stuff like that. That's what we got. Edwards.
Yep.
Yeah. 2X is still looking good there, or 2M, I'm sorry. Tyler Morford. You got the 93X, Jordan Schultz still hanging in. A little back and forth between them. Uh-oh. Number 2M maybe having some trouble. Unofficially, 93X is going to have the last contact. Oh, he's waving him off. He's going to do it.
There it is.
93X, Jordan Schultz. Lots of action there. Good heat.
Very good heat.
What are we heading into after this? The 2-man vans. That's going to be cool. I don't remember ever seeing this that I can remember.
2-man bands, they've been running up here for a few years. It's always a great show. You know, passenger, whoever's sitting on the passenger side gets pedals, have a buddy in the driver's seat steering.
Yep. It's pretty neat stuff.
A lot of coordination between the 2 in that class.
Oh, yeah. Especially in a van. I mean, that's a lot of metal to be navigating down through there, wide open. Those things hurt. Try to get ticks turned up here a little bit. See if we can talk to our winner.
All right. I know you're not the winner tonight, but you put on a heck of a show, Andy. What do you got to say about this track out here?
Oh, it's a great track. This is fun, fast, a little bit of slime, and I should probably get off it to go get in my next vehicle for the next class.
Yeah, that's you're running 2 classes. I wanted to give you credit for that. One heck of a run out there. What do you got for a car there?
97 Camry.
Boy, that thing had some nasty leverage on it where it was doing some damage. You must have been having a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah. I built that car for a team show in Iowa, and everyone shook their head no at it, and, well, it tore it all up. So,
well, hey, congratulations on coming out and having fun. Good luck on the next heat, buddy. It's always fun watching you out there, bud. Take care, man. There you guys go. Andy Oscar driving that number 40. Give a big round of applause.
All right, got Mike Tix there. Catching up with a few drivers on the track.
By the sounds of it, looks like he has a 2-man van.
Yeah, coming back out in the next heat. Let's see who he's riding with. He's going to be with Joake.
Jock Brunson?
Maybe. I'm not even going to try it. I think Minnesota and California is where I've had my most trouble. Yeah, they're going to be in the RU518 two-man van coming out here in the next heat. Going to have Corey Leaf and Matthew Strasser in the 18X. 614 going to be Jake Dahlmeyer, Ethan Otenstrower. The 07N going to be Mindy Hant and Nick Strasser. Austin Brangard, Cody Cam in the 9X8. Brady Stevens and Brent Stevens, I like that, in the 27S. John Townsend and Corey Strasser in the 56C. Zach Borka and Zach Sweep, 7889. And Andy Oska. Oscar, man, come on. Joe Brunson in the RU518. These names are killing me, Tex. You got to quit going away. Man, I'm getting beat up.
Can we have a couple Dale Smiths please come up to the upper Midwest in Derby so Anthony sounds a little better?
Oh, my
Dude,
gosh.
you know, folks, remember, we are not professionals at this. We are having fun. We enjoy what we are able to do for you guys and bring the entertainment at home. So, you know, you guys don't forget to like, share, and follow at Track Shot Live. And don't forget about Throwdown TV also. You know, we've got a lot of cool things going on in the Track Shot family and expanded it just a little bit. You know, we had kind of this venture thing. We're trying to figure out, you know, how to keep this thing economically going forward without taking everything out of our pocketbooks and paying for everything. And you know, we started the pay-per-view. We've done a couple shows. We're having fun with it with Throwdown TV. But I want to give a shout-out to all the different people that, you know, support us and help us and do all kinds of different things, like Hunter coming up here and helping us, you know, commentating. I mean, I get it. He's not as awesome as Fatty and stuff like that. He's not as good to look at, but he packs in the suitcase for traveling, so we can get him on a carry-on, and we don't have to buy an extra seat, right, Anthony?
That's right. You saw Hunter back in February there with me in Florida a little bit.
Yeah.
Yep.
He was down there vacationing.
Got the call and popped over, made the trip.
Yeah. So you guys, you know, it's a huge shout out to everybody, you know, but you guys at home are the key thing. I mean, that's what we're doing this for. We're doing this for the sport because we love it. It's our passion, our drive, and everything like that. So, you know, as you see the videos and stuff like that, like, share, and follow, and you know, tell your family about it and jump on board, you know, because we are going to have 3 solid weeks of entertainment, you know, in a row. We are here at Chaos in Clearwater, you know, for 2 nights of Demolition Derby. Next weekend, over the 4th of July, on Sunday, we're going to be in Greeley, Colorado.
Greeley Stampede. I was telling them earlier, 9,000-seat venue sold out for a Demolition Derby. You can see there. Man, what a show that is. The production is phenomenal.
The production is unbelievable. The venue is unbelievable. The things that they do for that entire week, all the rodeo, bands, everything like that. We've got the Frank family out there that are very, very welcoming friends of ours and invite us out and take darn good care of us. Let's not forget about the O'Brien family right there. You got the Greeley Stampede. Let's not forget about the O'Brien family. They're coming out and they're hauling people from the airport and everything like that. Great longtime friends of Track Shot Live. Thank you so much for what you guys are doing.
You know, I got to say something here. Justin, I'm sorry I've not returned your call. Little Justin's called me about 4 or 5 times lately, and it's always at the worst time.
Oh,
and it's nothing against him. It's just he always, and I'm like, I'm going to call him back, and it's an hour later, and I forget.
Well,
sorry, Justin.
And I'm guilty of that too. You know, Justin.
But now I will tell you a story I've not told on Track Shot.
Uh-oh.
There is one person that calls me every time I take my clothes off. Every time that I get a shower, guarantee you, I can promise you, I can't record it, but
I don't want to see it.
Todd from NDCNC, every time. So now when he does that, I just turn on video. He won't answer. But every time, I mean, I'm trying to get in the shower, I just turn it on video. He will not accept it.
He's got a camera in your bathroom.
Yeah, he's like, why do I need video?
Yeah, he's already got it.
Creeper.
Peep. But then, you know, so all that, like I say, thank you so much to all those people that are helping us out. And then, How about Lynn, Kansas? Bill,
Excited about it.
Lynn, Kansas. We got Lynn, Kansas we're going to. You know, it's kind of like Field of Dreams. Build it and they will come. Lynn, Kansas is in the middle of
the cornfield.
Cornfield.
What is the name of the organization that puts that on? The whole county. It's not the VFW.
It's the Sons of American Legion.
Sons. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
I could not remember that to save my life earlier. And
yep.
That's like the whole town, man. There's a lot of industry there. There's not a lot of things to do. Everybody works and they work hard.
Yeah.
And they play harder.
Well, and the crazy thing is they literally shut down the city for it. I mean, like the Legion shuts down, everything shuts down. They want everybody to be at the park. They want everybody to enjoy the parade. They want that. Like you heard last night, the Dittmer family. If you know Demolition Derby, Curtis Dittmer in Boys, hard building family. And they literally open up their shop and put on a party after the Derby. There's beer and food.
Well,
and
last year they invited us up to the pool right
Yeah.
there beside the track. Literally walked up the hill at the track when we were at the pool.
Yeah.
Was it Denver? Is that his name?
Brent,
One of the boys named Denver lives right there by the track.
Denton.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, they got their house, their beautiful house up there in the pool and everything. They invited everybody up there to enjoy the barbecue, and hotter than the Dickens.
It was a yard full of Buicks too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Or Cadillacs or
Yeah,
something.
they
They got Buicks they were
got
into.
it.
Definitely
So-
sounds like I need to travel more. All these shows are sounding very nice.
Yeah, right there you see it, the King of Ring, Lynn, Kansas. That is a Chad Markley show right there. NDDA?
NDDA, yeah.
NDDA. Yeah, I had to think about that for a second. Awesome show. It's a unique show. You run, and then when it gets down to half the field, they stop, and you get 25 minutes roughly to work on your car. You can change a tire. You can, whatever.
So if you guys have never watched this, the way this works is you go out there with a partner. As long as one of you or your partner advance past the
halfway
whenever
mark.
they get to the halfway mark, you get to come back.
Yep.
But you can fix your car.
Yeah.
But you have to do it on the track.
Right.
And you only get, it's amazing. There's people waiting there, like they won't let, I forget how it goes. No one can, you can only have so many people on the car. Like if you have too many, they're disqualified.
Yeah, there's only certain things you can do, and only certain tools you can use. Like you can't have a torch, you can't have power tools. You have impact, but like no jaws of life or anything like that.
I'm thinking her name's Leah Van Hatten, little gal that ran out there last year, and I can't remember her boyfriend's name, but he runs. But I noticed last year they didn't get in the compacts; they went to the big cars. You remember that? However it worked, or I believe that was her. They pulled up to the K rail, and I asked her. I was interviewing. So what are you doing? She said they told me to shut it off here. So they're forward thinking enough that they had a place to tie that car off to manipulate that 10 however they needed to.
Yeah.
So they knew that it was getting close to down. Get your car. You want to be against this. It's pretty cool. It's clever.
Yeah. It was awesome. I gotta give a huge shout out the year that we went down there and ran. Robbie Crittenden, Simple Solution. My good buddy Anthony dropped off a car at Robbie's, and they built it and they brought it over there and everything. I can't ever thank you guys enough for that. That was awesome. I mean, what everybody went through to get a car from you out there, and we went out and had a blast.
You burned it down for sure.
Oh my God.
You guys could see Tex. I'll give him credit for his. He was talking about my athletic prowess last night or out here. That dude can move, but I mean, Mother Nature was nipping on his heels with those flames. That transmission said it was leaving the chat.
Man, I found a rat hole and I needed out. Man, that we're talking about fires and safety and everything like that. And it wasn't nothing that Robbie didn't do or did do or anything like that. The car was perfect. I mean, it held together. We just plain run that thing down to nothing.
What was it? Something happened. A wheel got bent, didn't it? Against your...
That rear wheel got folded and it was dragging hard.
Yeah.
So the tranny was just... But I ran that thing hard as heck for 10 minutes, you know. It was pretty awesome. I can't remember the guy that won it, but it was pretty cool. I know Robbie Crittenden, Simple
he built
Solutions.
The winning cars.
He built the winning
Jimmy
cars.
Johnson won it.
Yeah, that's right. It was Jimmy Johnson.
Jimmy Johnson won that one.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know who his partner was, but
yeah. But that was a ton of fun. But you guys, once again, so
everybody thought you won it. They wouldn't let because you and Fatty wasn't hitting each other.
They thought we were teammates.
No, I'm sorry. It was they thought that, but then it was Jimmy. Yeah, they didn't. They were getting on to Jimmy for not hitting Fatty. Like, we're on the same team.
Yeah, they're busting Jimmy down because he ain't hitting Fatty. And like, well, that's my teammate. I'm not gonna hit him.
Guys, that's a cool thing they do. You promoters out there, keep this in mind. Chad is the first time I've ever seen it done. If you're bagging out there, he starts taking off lug nuts, which would suck for me. That would be a terrible rule for me if I was running, but it's pretty cool. He'll go out there and take his impact route. Red flag, you're losing lug nuts.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how it's structured. If it's 1 or 2 the first time and you get 2 warnings or something before they yank off a couple more, and it's pretty neat.
It's one of those things. It's like, you go out there. I think you should lose 4 lug nuts right away. Take them down to only having 1 or 2 of them left on there. It's like you make that point stern. But it's a neat thing. You don't see that kind of stuff all over the place. Robbie has done that at some of his shows at Twisted Metal, right?
Yep, Twisted Metal Motorsports.
Yeah, Twisted Metal Motorsports.
So I got wrapped up here. We got the minivans coming down. They've got some steam machines down there at the entrance to the gate. I'm gonna let you deal with this, Tix. I've already read them off once.
Let's
see
what
what you got. Let's see you party.
We'll see how it goes right here. The 78 and 89 of Zach Borka and Zach Sweep that just pulled on. The 56C of John Towson and Corey Strasser. The number 9 X and 8, sponsored by Clearwater Auto Parts, Cody Cam and Austin Brandjord. The 07 of Nick Strasser and Mindy Hant. The 614 driven by Jake Dahlemer and Ethan Ottenstroer. Yeah, good one. Yeah, that one's a good one. Sponsored by All Purpose Plumbing. '07N, we've seen that one.
Looks like we're a couple short.
Yeah.
I see what you did there, Tiggs. I picked up on it.
What's that?
You really didn't know those names any better than I did. You just said it with confidence.
I was going to say, it's just confidence.
It's just, if it's wrong, it don't matter. Say it like you meant it.
Just say it how it is.
Roll
and just go with it. I mean, you carry confidence.
All right, green flag. Here we go. 2-man vans. Chaos and Clearwater kicking off. Boy, this could get nasty quick. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Number 8 there.
Did you hear that thing? That was awesome.
Oh, no. Ooh. Boy, I thought he was coming on that door. Head-to-head with 07. It's so confusing, guys. They've got everybody's running 2 roof signs, so the driver and the passenger's roof sign, and it's just absolutely, one side you got one number, the next side you got a different one. Great wheel shot.
Wow.
Just missed one there. I believe that's Oscar in the RU 518.
Great job by him. Oscar.
Yes. I can't do it. Uh-oh. Sending him up against the logs. Got a red flag out.
Red flag.
Uh-oh. Took a bumper with him.
Seems like they just are partying out there and didn't want to stop.
They're not holding anything back. They're getting down to business for sure. Look at that 614 already dropping out back there. It broke everything loose. Must have been rusty.
Well, it's a Minnesota thing.
It looks cool, though. It looks real cool.
Wow.
That was a hard shot by Andy.
Yes, you guys see that one on the top side of your screen there. That Andy Aska and Jake Brunson.
Got a bumper off there behind 89.
I don't think that's a bumper. I think that's a full exhaust
there's another
system.
bumper. Oh, don't do that, buddy. Oh, well, it's not too bad. Yeah, he got the bumper.
One of those things sound like it's got a turbo in it. Did you hear that?
Yeah, it did. I always get nervous when I see somebody go out. And I've done it myself. Go out there, pick up a piece of exhaust, and it be burning. All right, back to green. Stroked him. That thing was rusty bad. Oh yeah, Tix, I don't know if you can see that. It's blown it apart in that left rear quarter.
That 89 or 98 is trying to get down to business, making really good, smart shots.
We got another red flag here.
I think they might be going after that van for safety.
Yeah, I would think it's let those guys out for sure.
Yeah, they got a fire.
Oh, do they? It's kind of tough here, guys. We said this is a rodeo arena, so you've got the crowd. Well, once the grandstand's filled up over here, everyone's brought their chairs and all those things down here by us, and they're kind of blocking a portion of our view there.
What a beautiful day it's turned out to be. The sun's out. Got a nice little gentle breeze to try to take that humidity out of the air a little bit.
I'm definitely glad the rain is staying away today.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Looks like we're all back in positions. We're back to smashing.
Number 8, 9 coming in hot there.
Oh my God, do you hear that thing knocking? Something's knocking.
Another red flag.
Not another red flag. Whoa, it may have another fire here. How did that guy get back in there? That driver that climbed out of that van earlier, that's the rusty one, he was back in there, and that's what it was. He called him. I guess he got out and then got back in. They both got back in. I guess they came out after the first fire and tried to refire, and no luck.
Well, we'll call that dedication and determination.
Yeah.
Two grid shots on that 19. 18. Corey Leaf, and that is a hard name. Matthew. Looks like we're down to our top 3.
And I got to say hey to John Tripp out there. That dude he's a loyal supporter of Track Shot, always sharing everything we do. And we got lots of those guys out there, but just want to recognize him. I've seen him dropping some comments there. He's always interacting. Big fan of Track Shot. Uh-oh, back-to-back here. Nope. You know, sandbagging has not been an issue. Now, it may be when Tix gets out there in a little while, but it has not been an issue at all up here. I mean, I really am impressed. They get down.
Well, I mean, I got to make sure that I can show the country what sandbagging is.
Sure.
You know.
Just drive like Fatty.
Exactly.
Don't hit a soul.
Don't hit anybody.
Poor Fatty, not here to, defend himself.
He just do like he does. He just tells everybody how good he is with confidence, and they believe it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
like, hey, we don't want to hit him.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, what do they got going on? They got a flag on Andy over there.
They're moving the wheel down. They're opening the entrance up.
Well, they got a loader coming in.
May have a fuel leak.
Or is he hooked on top of a bumper or something? Because they're not getting out of there.
I heard him say something about a bumper there. Maybe what it is. You got to be as safe as possible as you can in this stuff because the variables are very wild in this sport.
Piece of metal of some kind.
Got up under him there, looks like.
Yeah. You know, they must have seen a risk of danger or something there that they, needed it off of there, out from underneath there.
So what do we got up next, Tix, after this? We going MWFA?
Nope. Trucks.
Trucks, then MWFA.
Yep.
Then you.
Yep.
Are you the last dance tonight?
Last dance.
Oh, okay.
Last dance.
Yeah, so we only got 3 more heats after this one.
Yeah. Hats off to these guys. These guys are just rolling it through. I mean,
I told them that's what I was saying earlier, man. They get it done. They get the cars off the track and back. And I was like, well, we hate to rush it. I was like, dude, you giving people an hour and a half of daylight? They love that.
Yeah, definitely.
Give them a show, junk some cars, give them an hour and a half of daylight. They're tickled.
Yeah. What a great opportunity.
Number 16 there, struggling. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, got that wheel laid in.
Yeah.
Looks like he hit some kind of limp mode in that.
Yeah, I believe you're right. And unfortunately, he looks good. I mean, van-wise, looks pretty good. Uh-oh.
That was a great shot.
Tix, what's your opinion on these flat bumpers? Oh, we got a big shot coming here. Barely got him. If you've got the option of the 4x4 bumper versus an OE bumper.
Well, you got to remember, you put an OE bumper way out there, you got a lot of leverage.
Yeah.
And with the crush boxes that a lot of these vans have them right up there on the front flat nose, that leverage, can dump in that box pretty hard.
I'm not a fan of the 4x4. I've never have been. It just seems that it doesn't divide the hit up enough. Where with an OE bumper, it'll kind of split it a little bit more.
Well, the biggest thing is like glancing shots. You grab a flat 4x4 bumper out on that outside edge, it can do some nasty damage.
Oh yeah. Yeah, if it don't come off or pop like theirs did there, you could run into a tire or anything. You're going to do some cutting.
Yeah.
Waving him on. I don't believe he's ever going to get to him.
Looks like the RU518's having some struggle over there. Almost looks like he lost an axle on that passenger side. I seen something flip out of there.
Let's see, who is that driving this? It's going to be Austin Branchort and Cody Cam, the 9X8, sponsored by Clearwater Auto Parts. Coming back here for another shot. Lined up. They're saying bring it. There you go. Going to make quick work of them. That may be it. That may be the hit they've been looking for. That's 78, 89. Zach Borka and Zach Sweep there. You see in the corner taking the beating. They're still trying to refire. Nope, seatbelt's coming off. I believe that's going to do it. Yep, red flag. Get Tix down there, do some talking. I don't think our trucks are going to take long, unfortunately. We only got 2 of them, but beautiful day. Sun's coming out shining. Oh, got some replays here. Uncle Bill putting it to it. See that Crashing for Kids Cancer there. Man, I really like what you guys are doing. Keep it up. derbyparts.com. If you guys haven't checked that out, make sure you're looking at that. Sitting there with your phone or whatever, between one of these heats, jump over to derbyparts.com. Check it out. Pretty cool concept. Got several vendors on there right now and more coming. Any vendors out there that are interested, reach out to us and we'll get you in contact. But it's kind of a buy-it-all website. Everything, anything you're looking for a derby car. And you got Brian's Machine Shops on there, Simple Solutions, Indy CNC, and it's still growing. There's others as well. I don't want to misspeak, but get on there and check it out. derbyparts.com. You heard a lot about them if you watch Maple City Madness. They were our bull sponsor. That was a good time, Hunter. You should check it out there next year. Maple City Madness.
Definitely have to make my way out there. You guys been calling a lot of good shows tonight.
Oh, get ticks up here. There we go. Let's see if that's enough. Maybe not too much.
All right, everybody. I'm standing here with the winner of the two-man van. What did you guys think about that chaos out there?
Fun the whole minute.
What? That van was nasty.
Yeah, he put most of the work into it. I finished it up. He pulled more hours on it than I did.
So how did you choose what direction you were going?
He told me which way.
So that was pretty much a communication level was what it was.
Yeah, I just hit the gas and brake.
So have you guys ever ran a two-man together before?
First time.
No kidding. You guys did amazing out there together.
It was fun. Oh, we'll be back.
Well, you know, the smile on your guys' faces tell it all. So tell the crowd how to get into something like that, because I'm sitting here just speechless with you guys. As you guys are sitting there smiling, you guys are both veteran derby guys.
MWFA, cheap ride. Find one for $200, knock the windows out of it and go.
And the best part of it is it's got catalytic converter and aluminum wheels and all that stuff.
It's free money.
It pretty much is. Hey, congratulations. Thanks so much, you guys, for putting on one heck of a show out there. Give a big round of applause for them, folks.
Big congratulations to those guys.
Great shout out for the MWFA class. Great starter class for everybody. Simple, easy build.
Yep.
Don't need all the high-end parts.
You know, I catch, Tix and I were talking the other day, I catch a little bit of it, but a lot of big car guys hate the MWFA class because they're starting to draw some money. But if you're getting 20, 25 cars and you're getting 5 big cars, I understand they got a lot of money in it, but how else are you going to get these guys into the sport? I mean, if you want them to move up, I mean, we all want them to move up. We all like full size and all that, but you're not going to put them behind a $30,000 setup to try it.
Right, exactly.
Got to get them in the MWFA and get them out there, give them a chance, and then they're coming.
Yes, sir.
I love that comment, Anthony. You know, it's like, and it's the truth. It's, you know, it's Demolition Derby. Let's wreck anything. It doesn't matter if it's a lawnmower, your kitchen sink, anything. Wreck it.
I've always said I wouldn't care if people were wrecking shopping carts. Just let me be a part of it. I don't care. It's just the sheer, you know, competition. It's like the battle robot things or whatever, you know, to me. Build what you can and, you know, just go for it.
And just wreck it. You know, so that's the thing. And folks at home, there is MWFA all across the country. It is the biggest organized single heat in the country.
It's the largest single class in the country in Demolition Derby. There's nothing where the universal rules that come close.
I want to give a shout out to Todd Sorensen, TNT Promotions over there in Michigan. You know, he is the biggest supporter across the country for MWFA. You know, he believed in it 110%. I mean, he comes. I mean, they're a Derby family. They're a top-notch professional Derby driving family, and they love that class. It does great at their fairs. It does great at their standalone shows. You know, so thank you so much for believing in it like you do and bringing that level to it.
I'm trying to think of his son's name, Logan Sorensen. I'm familiar with. I'm thinking the other one's Dylan. I've gotten so bad with names, man, and I'm only 42.
It's crazy. I get it, you know. So, folks, you can literally, like you heard me say out there to Austin, you can buy a $500 beater, a $200 beater that runs and drives, kick the glass out of it. You know, as long as that gas tank is in the right place underneath of it in a safe position and it's not rusty or anything like that, guess what? You get to run it. You know.
I'll tell you, I was one of the biggest opponents of not moving the tank for years and years, because I think you have to remove any equation that you can that's going to cause trouble or be a danger to a driver. But after I've seen some of these guys move their tanks, it's better to leave them alone.
Yep.
If you question it, just leave it there. If you don't know what you're doing, leave it there.
You think about it. The engineers found the most safest position to put that tank.
I've heard that argument, but my disagreement was they did for one wreck.
Yeah, but some of those wrecks are way more.
Some of them are way worse. Sure, absolutely.
So,
and I haven't seen that many leaking fuel cells. Now, for the racing back home, I think it's a terrible idea because you're all moving in one forward movement and you're going at a high rate of speed. Something comes off and rips your tank, you're spreading fuel all around the track.
I do agree with that 100%.
I don't agree with that whatsoever, but that's not my decision. But definitely in the Derby cars, it's a little more contained environment. You're going to have a smaller area for it to spill.
Well, in one of those things is it's like, people talk about rusty cars up here in Minnesota and everything like that. In that level of competition, you have to have respect. You have to have, understand that, if a car starts blowing apart, give that car respect. It's like, hey, be safe. And, but as a promoter, you have to understand that, hey, if something starts going haywire on something and something's unsafe, just like a large Kentucky guy with the driver's door open and you shut the Derby down to pull him out, for a safety thing.
Here we go.
You have to, as a promoter, you have to be that way.
Well, see, if I was a promoter, I'd have just given him a pocket knife so he could have cut the seatbelt open and wrapped it around. That's what he was trying to do. I'm kidding, folks. It's an inside joke between me and Tix, but I put my heart into it. If I get in the car out there, I want to win, and I don't care who you are. If you stop me, I'm going to be mad at you.
And you got to understand, Anthony and I, we love each other. We're best friends and everything like that. But, boy, when that son of a gun come up off that wall after
it's
me.
It's a different person, I'm a different person.
He was looking at me like I was a bacon-wrapped pork chop. He was going to eat me alive.
I was mad. I don't know why that is. And, I try to live my life and somewhat be a good example as best I can. And, boy, when I get in there and my adrenaline gets going, I'm a different person.
They're just they're drawing the raffle car right there. I had to listen because I bought me a couple tickets. I thought I was going out in the
What
MWF.
is that, Tix?
I think it's a Lexus.
Okay. Like the one you had up there at your show? No, that was a BMW you had for Indy CNC.
Yeah, BMW. That thing was nasty hard. That BMW did not bend anywhere.
Didn't y'all run it again or something?
Yeah. That thing it shut off because of an electrical problem. And I forget who it was. I let somebody take it across to Wisconsin. You remember who took that thing to Wisconsin, Hunter?
I don't offhand.
God, I don't know who it was, but, yeah, they got it running. And they're like, if I get it running, can I use it? I'm like, yeah, absolutely. And they took that thing out there. And that thing never bent. Never bent.
You got your tickets, Tix? 4006, I think you said, man.
Oh, yeah, not 206. No.
Well, Tix can't ride, so we know it wasn't him. We know it wasn't him.
Oh, my goodness. I want to give a big shout-out to my son Bugs is at a graduation party of Garrett. And
what? It's our buddy. What's his name?
Trayton.
Trayton. Okay.
Yep, Trayton Lind.
Trent Lind?
Trayton Lind.
Trayton Lind.
Yep. Good buddy of mine's been
Had
coming around
breakfast with that guy this morning.
Yep.
I asked him if he derbied. He said a few times.
Yeah, he was bragging about how he was going to go win that.
He did tell me that.
Yeah,
well, he won the $500.
Oh, he
didn't win the car. He got $500. Oh,
that's not bad either.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Better luck than what we got.
Right. Sign your life away, son. Sign your life away.
So again, guys, while we got a minute here, don't forget next weekend, Track Shot Live, next Sunday, I believe it is, going to be live from Greeley, Colorado at the world-famous Greeley Stampede. If you've never heard of the Greeley Stampede, look it up. It's no joke. It's a big event. And they close out Sunday night. They have 3 or 4 nights of rodeo, bunch of big-name concerts, and I think it's the last or next to last night of the show. They give it to the Demolition Derby.
And that venue is fantabulous.
Oh, it's unreal. They have, between every heat, they have volunteers that come out and pick up all the trash. And again, something we forgot about, but the motorhome derby they have out there. I noticed the other day it's full. They only take 8 now.
Okay.
And these guys, I've kind of figured it out. They'll take those boxes and unbolt everything. Like one guy had it ratchet strapped on last year because they want that box off of there as quick as they can get it off of there, which that's going to make a mess all over the track.
And a mess it is.
It
they got
just rolls
4
off.
40-yard dumpsters, if not bigger, plump full of debris.
Yep, and they only take 8 motorhomes. I think the same guys won it like the last 3 or 4 years now.
Yeah.
Can't think of his name, but I think our buddy Justin's running out there. Little Justin O'Brien's running, Greeley.
Is he?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
You see that, what the heck did he get as a driver? Well, they got that wagon they won from Big Daddy, Jeff Chrisman.
Yeah.
God, I can't think of what he just got for a driver. Got a nice, clean driver. He's loving it, driving around. He had to send pictures of it.
Gosh, what was that he got? He told me. Was it? No, it wasn't a Pontiac. I don't remember, man.
Hey, Bill, you got a Fatty Fun Police commercial maybe we could throw out there for LJ's at home. Yeah, let's do that. They're finished this and stuff. Let's do that. Let's bring a little Fatty Fun Police in there. And LJ, hopefully you're sitting at home watching this. Is going to come on up. You're going to see Fatty Fun Police. And thanks for being a follower, little buddy.
But anyways, back to the Jeffrey. You are not certified to be using that. You don't do that. Hey, you better quit it. You hear me? Good help's hard to find. LJ, that is enough. Little Justice, you're gonna be on suspension.
You are or whatever, and he fucking all of a sudden he looked at me and I turned and he heard my voice.
Stop it.
That boy's face.
It's awesome. Stop it. Stop it. You stop it. We got it. Stop it. But you keep your eye out for ticks. Okay? You see him?
I see him.
You don't see him? I get it. I know that guy stole that converter right there. Guaranteed. I know you stole that. It's fine. We got it. No respect around here. What you got there? You passing out candy? Oh, look at that, LJ.
LJ, I don't want to get arrested, okay?
Oh,
I love you, man.
We gonna let him go? All right, he said, yeah, you're good, buddy. You're good. Oh, yeah, it's clean. It's ready to go. Keep it moving, gentlemen. Keep it moving. Got Jay Walker right here. Look, I got my lights on. He's still, yeah, that's right, buddy. Get over. That's right. Let's make it happen. Put your hands down. Put your hands down, sir. No reason for all that. Let's see what's going on here. Look at this guy. You know this guy, LJ? What we got going on here? You guys out? You chasing women?
If they don't run away from me.
Well, yeah. Keep it clean, boys. Keep it clean. All right. All right. Hey. I will pull you over. All right, I'm just saying, it'll happen. How you doing? Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Yep, that's right. Yep. Yeah, I know you've been to jail. I know it.
Sour painted that thing. Is that not super cool?
Come on, people. We ain't got time. We're on one mission. I'll get all you guys later. We're here for ticks. Watch him coming through. That's right. Keep it down, boys. Keep it down. Y'all got a lot of work to do in them cars. Where's he at?
Yeah.
Where? Did you see him?
Yep.
My goodness, this is a raffle just like that raffle car. You buy a couple tickets and you could be the winner of it and go out there and run it. Vivian, that thing looks like that could be a winner.
Come on.
All day long.
Come get you.
My goodness. You see all the awesome apparel and everything like that? I mean, you're at Fair Derby here. Where else would you rather be? Come on. That's the perfect answer. Is nowhere. I mean, look at these headers and everything like that. That bumper. I think that thing is serious. Ooh, that might be cheated. I don't know. Look at that steel going into the frame. That looks like something your dad might build.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nobody likes a cheater. My goodness, but that thing is so cool. The paint, the color, and everything like that. The headers.
Get him! Oh, get him! Get him! Get him! All right. Get up, bud. What? Come on.
Hang on a second.
Get up, bud.
Hang on a second.
Get him, LJ. Come on, LJ. Bring him to the car.
No, LJ. I don't wanna.
Bring him to the car. Get
I'm
him.
wearing your shirt. I'm wearing your shirt.
Get him in the car. Get in the daggone car, Ticks. Come on, LJ. Let's go.
Oh, hey!
You ride back here with him. Make sure you don't get out this time.
LJ!
You get in there with him.
Oh, my goodness.
Get in there with him.
My goodness.
All right.
I'm wearing your shirt, LJ. How can you take me?
This time.
This just doesn't seem fair.
He's not getting away this time.
Oh, little justice.
He's not getting away.
Oh.
And looks like we are back. The trucks are just pulling on.
Yeehaw!
Looks like there's only 2 on the list today. Well, actually.
Well, Colin Lang pulled back out.
So at least that makes 3. Looks like we got the 27 of Jake 2s and the 9X of Kelby Miners.
And the 52 of Colin Lang. I don't know where our part-timer went.
He might be out grabbing a couple clips. Glad to see Colin out today. He had a little bad luck yesterday in the truck heat.
Yeah.
Glad he could make it out again. I don't know if I'd call it unfortunately, but my buddy Trent Lynn came back. It sounds like he didn't get the car, but he did win a couple $100.
Hey, nothing wrong with that theory. Nothing wrong with that theory. Better than a sharp stick in the eye. I know he sleeps heavy, so I'm going to pickpocket him tonight.
You always love picking on all of your guys. It is great. This whole TSL family is, we all, give each other banter, and, it's just a lot of fun. That's why I like, when you guys can have me on and bring me around all this stuff.
Yeah, we appreciate it. I mean, Hunter, we really appreciate when you jump on and have fun with us and everything like that. People like to hear different things, and you bring a different level to things and stuff like that. I mean, obviously you're not much of a paperweight, but I mean, it's just kind of one of those things. So no, we have fun. It's very enjoyable in many different ways. So we appreciate everybody out there across the country that likes and follows. Kelby Miners pulling out.
They have that smoke going in the entry again.
Yeah, they got that.
That is cool
going.
to see. Looks like the last one of the Jake 2s is making an entry. Gosh, I always love these truck classes. Hard hitting.
Yeah.
Big track for 3 trucks, but I think they'll put on a good show.
Oh, that track is tacking up. As I've been walking out there, it was a little greasy. Now it's getting tacky. It's going to be a get and go, no doubt about it.
And here we go. A little slow getting off the line there, but shot there by Colin. Back tire. hard shot on the number 2 against the bank.
Boy, I don't know what gear Kelby's got in that truck, but it is fall.
Is just screaming on the 9.
Yeah. Oh, devastating shot on that rear quarter.
And he goes back for second. But that number 9 almost sounds like it has a manual transmission. Push a lot more RPMs.
Yeah.
Looks like Collins having a few issues there in the middle.
Now you got to remember that Collins truck is just a half-ton truck. These other ones are heavier welded trucks.
Looks like we might be down to the last 2. There goes count 6.
Oh, Kelby Minor's doing work out there.
Yeah, he looks like he was having a lot of fun out there.
I like Kelby. He's a good dude. I've known him for a long time.
Oh,
If
great
you guys
driver.
recognize the name Kelby Minor. Circle Z Derby parts. Been around for years. One of the, I mean, gosh, he's, at this point, he's probably the premier fuel cell builder. I mean, he's I don't know how he keeps pumping them out, but he does, and his work is phenomenal. Get opportunity, look him up.
Yeah, definitely.
Circle Z Derby Parts. They're out of Minnesota here.
Yep, great fuel tanks. I've owned a few of his. Looks
Yep.
like Tix is going on the track for another interview.
I've got a couple of them myself at home. Got Tix there collecting Kelby.
All right, folks. I don't know if you can hear me, but with that noise that motor is making that entire time, it's pull the earplugs out. Kelby Miner, what do you think about that win, buddy?
It's decent. Wish there was more trucks, but you got to take what you're given.
Well, I'll tell you what. So tell the crowd, what kind of gear and what kind of setup are you running there? Because that thing was obnoxious.
That is a stock 5.3 with about 37 runs and a 3-speed manual.
That's manual transmission. He's got an extra pedal in there to have fun with, folks. Kelby, how many times that truck been run?
I think that was 15.
15 times, and folks, that's the way he drives all the time.
I don't know. Some people say I'm a bagger, but I don't know what that was.
Well, I tell you what. Hey, crowd, let's give a big round of applause for Kelby. Get on out there and enjoy that, man. Enjoy the win, buddy.
Thank you, guys.
All right, there we go. Mike Tix catching up with Kelby Miners. Winner of the Weld trucks.
Gosh, I don't know what he has in there for a power plant, but it definitely sounds really nice out there.
That was a stock 5.3.
Stock 5.3.
Yep.
He must be liking those LSs. Great motors.
Yep. Kelby, he's run a lot of trucks. He's one of the better known truck builders in the country. Probably the premier truck builder in the country.
Seems like every show I'm at, he's either there or he planned on being.
Oh yeah, I've seen him run out of Blizzard Bash a few times. So we got 2 more classes coming up for you. MWFA going to be up next. Pretty stacked field there. Then we're going to see what Mike Tix has got. And watch Mike Tix knock the old cobwebs off.
Yeah.
MWFA. Sorry, Tix, go ahead.
No, I was just catching my breath. That was a loud one.
We're going to have the 23 junior, Marcus Ammerman Jr., Kyle Larson in the 46. Kyle Larson.
You can say that nice and easy.
Yeah. John Selman, the 76. Lyle Hartful in the 16. The 96 going to be Logan Jewett. 13J, Jimmy Anderson. My kind of guy, Jimmy Anderson. I like that. 78X, Josh Gallagher. Elizabeth Bergevin in the number 3. 160 of Phil Thomas. Brian Lapine in the 33. Ben Stang in the 5. 747 going to be Josh Gordon. Maya Gordon in the 22. Mike Wilson, the 74. 53 going to be Josh Stang. Cody Demo, the 23 junior, and the 318 of Zach Lyon going to be coming out here in the next heat. MWFA should be rolling on pretty quick. I'm not sure, Tix, do you have any idea how many shows we're at now at the MWFA? Sauer, I think last year we hit 300. Now, when we say how many shows we're at with the MWFA, those are shows that are registered with Sauer that he sent plaques to.
Yes.
So you guys out there, there's a lot of people, especially back home, talking about the national qualifier. Or qualifier for the national championship that we had last year, Blue Collar Boys there in Russellville, Kentucky. I'm going to reach out to them and talk about it. We may be having another one there. I'll let you guys know, but if there is a qualifier, it's not, you've got to have the plaque. So you've got to contact Jason Sauer. There's no telling how many shows out there are calling it MWFA.
Right.
And really not MWFA. You guys have a problem up here with changing a lot of things. I'm starting to see a lot of rally tires and stuff like that in the MWFA class.
Yeah, it's getting out of control in certain places. We had a couple shows up here that had some full cages and some bumpers bolted on and stuff like that. It's, this is supposed to be bone stock. I mean, bone stock, folks. I mean, you don't do anything.
Yeah, you guys out there, you need to reel it in. I mean, there's no reason. There's absolutely no reason for that not to be just a boom, tech it, it's done. Easiest class you should have all night, and probably the most excitement too.
Yeah.
I like building those cars in 3-5 hours max.
Yeah.
You should be able to get a competitive car in an MWFA class.
Well, and that's exactly it. Riley, a huge shout out to Riley. He built probably 25 of them for me last year. You know, and you know, thank you so much for all of his help. You know, his father Billy letting us use the shop and everything like that, and they've been hauling cars for me and doing stuff. So yeah, thank you a ton.
That whole family is a great family. I've known them for a while.
And it's, you know, I've known of them, but I mean, it was the last couple 3-4 years we really started becoming friends and stuff like that, and very, very welcoming family to Demolition Derby. So they're awesome people.
You know, this is what people come to the county fair. This is what they're expecting to see. I mean,
right.
You guys got to think, people don't realize how far our sport has evolved. I mean, they really have no idea. I hear so many times, well, I thought you just knocked the windows out of them. No, it's a little more in depth than that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty sure I've seen at least one of these today drive in here, and they built it here at the track.
Yeah, these are the ones that you just knock the windows out of. That's the principle MWFA. Just wreck a car and have fun. And there's no telling every day how many cars get crushed that qualify for the MWFA, but, you know, the guy's got to have the money or whatever. I've got an open invitation to anybody back home that's got a car that will run. Instead of crushing it, let me trade them. I'll haul it, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If they're going to crush one, I'll bring you something equivalent. You can have all your cats, whatever. Let's save the car, and I'll put somebody in it.
Let the car make a story.
Yes.
You know?
Yep.
Yeah, to make a memory.
And that's exactly it. So, like, we've got guys
that's a good slogan. We need to put that. Get Sauer to put that under MWFA. Make a memory. I like it.
Yeah.
We got guys coming from California that are we're building cars for. The Gonzalez family. We got those guys coming from California, and they're going to be up here for the Throwdown to break the world record. You guys, we want to break the world record at the Minnesota Throwdown, September 27th. We missed it by 2 cars last year.
That was sad. 2
cars we missed it by. We want to break that world record, you guys. So take a look at it. Go on Minnesota Throwdown. Go Track Shot Live. Take a look at it. It's September 27th. And it's a good time. It's a great time. And we want to break that world record. We want to give the world record to the most wanted fine art class. We want them to carry that because everything that Sauer has done is we want to give him that titlement that is the world record.
I think our buddy Ben Garrett's trying to come in for that one from England.
Is he?
I think because he was going to come to my hometown show there at Benton like 30 days later, and he pushed it back with the distance between our show and your show. He couldn't make both, so he had an open invitation to come to mine. But I think Graham and his brother from Brain Dead Misfits are coming down to Benton, Kentucky for Halloween Havoc. My buddy Brandon Harris and his wife are coming down from Wisconsin. You guys know him. He's tech, compact tech at Metal Mayhem and all that. Herman Prock, my buddy Herm, you've seen him on there at San Filippo. He's going to come in, fly in for Benton. And, gosh, I'm trying to think if I'm missing anybody. I think I invited Justin O'Brien, too.
Yeah.
We have several states there, just like Texas is going to have. I wonder how many states you will have.
Well, we got Canada comes down, the Canadian Trucker Magazine.
That's right.
You know, Dave and his family, they'll be back down again.
Well, you think about how many states you had represented that time 2 years ago when we all ran. You had Ohio, Minnesota, Illinois, Kentucky.
Nebraska, Kansas.
Was Todd out there with us? Todd. ECNC, wasn't he out there?
I think
New York was out there?
Yeah. Texas.
I mean, that's pretty big.
Yeah. You guys look at this lineup of cars right here. This has got to get you excited at home. This is absolutely entry level. Have fun and do the doing.
Real quick, I'm going to go through the driver's list one more time. It's a long one, but these guys deserve that credit if we've got time. Marcus Ammerman Jr., 23 Junior. Kyle Larson in the 47. John Selman, 76. Lyle Hartfield in the 16. Logan Jewett in the 96. Jimmy Anderson, 13J. 76, Josh Gallagher. Elizabeth Bergevin, number 3. Phil Thomas in the 160. 33, Brian Lapine. Number 5, Ben Stang. 47, Josh Gordon. 22, Maya Gordon. 74, Mike Wilson. 53, Josh Stang. 23, Junior Cody Demo. And the 318 is Zach Lyon. They jumped. Oh, my goodness. That took me a lot longer than I thought it would.
That Brian Lapine out there, that's Nader's brother.
I was thinking that. I knew the name. They're getting with it for sure. Already got some carnage out there. A lot of these guys left the grills and everything in them. They didn't care.
No.
comes the 318 in hot. Oh, he's going to lay off of it.
I do like the cone on the top of 16. That's something different.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of the guy's name that runs the cone all the time. It's on the tip of my tongue, but Dale. Man, that's terrible. What is that on the track? A bumper cover? Yeah, a bumper cover laying there. Big shot from the 05. Number 16, that's Lion Hartful there with the cone. Got a red flag. Oh, looks like the guy down there at the cone in the van didn't get the memo. 16 still going in. Better settle down, buddy.
Big Daddy watching us out there in Pollock, South Dakota. Give a big shout out to him. Good, faithful follower of Track Shot Live.
I like that dude.
One heck of a guy. And I'll tell you what, if you're ever in that neck of the woods, you want to get out there for prime rib at Big Daddy's. That place has got killer food. Marlene and crew do a great job out there.
Why can't you put that smell in a candle?
That's every Derby guy's dream.
Why can't you? I've seen that, like you can order burnt oil and different things, and you know they're not. You know, it's not legitimate. But man.
I'll tell you what, that race fuel last night that was blowing up in here was unreal.
I bet. I could smell it down there coming in the gate.
Looks like we got the miscellaneous rubble that was across the track picked up. A few bumpers here or there. Getting ready to go again.
All right, get the flagman here. Gonna count them down again. Here we go, green flag. Oh, big shot from the 78. That must have been the 78. Josh Gallagher, 78X.
Again, just putting the hurt on people. That number 23, what's that 23's name again?
23 junior, Cody Demo.
That gentleman made us some unbelievable models for track.
Sorry, Marcus Ammerman Jr. There's two 23 juniors out there.
Marcus.
Yep, there's two 23 juniors, Cody Demo and Marcus Ammerman Jr. Oh, gosh! The 05 coming in, smoking Ben Stang, sponsored by Briggs Lake Nursery. I thought he was down there just bagging in the corner, but he let us know real quick he wasn't. Uh-oh, the 76 hung up on the wall there, John Selvin. Oh, no, he's got some wheel trouble up front. Lyle Hartful down here.
Right there in the right hand of your screen, you got a TSL vehicle out there. Thanks for the support.
Looks like the 96 of Logan Jewett's having some trouble there. I believe he may have lost the transmission, broken axle or something. Oh, gosh. Driving up on him.
That back end is high.
It is nasty.
That thing is like wedged.
Uh-oh. It's not going to take much to get one over.
No, with that track being as tacky as and that thing having that leverage like that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this 47 here better get out of the way. Kyle Larson down there. Oh, here he comes back. Who's he looking for? Let's see. I can't see. Is that Ammerman there? That looks like him in the red there.
Yeah.
Whoa, he just went airborne. What did he hit? Is that just a hole in the track or what?
whole tire.
Man,
Kinda
he
hard
launched.
hard to see on that side of the track from here.
Still got the 22 of Maya Gordon hanging in there, or Maya Gordon. So we may have another bumper on the track there. I don't know if anybody's seen it yet.
Sounds like one of these automobiles have a horn that's stuck on.
Yeah, 747 coming back. Josh Gallagher. He's about beat the rear end off of that car. Look at that thing. She's tough. He's going to turn it around and go front end out.
That thing is piled in. You guys see that thing just coming around the backside.
That 160 looks like it's having some rear axle issues, almost coming out of there.
At 33 of Brian Lepine's lost the tire, but he's still looking real good. Lost the driver's front. Got the free 99 down the side. I started to say he was sounding good, but he's not sounding too good.
No, he's sounded wounded a little bit. He's still trying to do everything he can, though.
Bouncing off the 160 of Phil Thomas there, you see. Brian Lepine. There comes the 05 back. Ben Stang. He's headhunting. Golly, look at the lift on those springs. Uh-oh, this could be damage. Oh, yeah.
He knows right where to put that back end.
Yeah, doing a great job driving the 160.
Ben's a younger kid, but he's a dang good driver. He comes from a Derby family, no doubt about it.
The 13J of Jimmy Anderson there. Stubby, looks like. Still looking good. Oh, we're about to lose a rear end here.
Yeah.
Just the whole rear axle, 160.
Yeah, look, she's being held on by one side.
Wow. That's cool.
Another
there went a spring. Got a wheel on the far side of the track, spring, and a rear end on this side of the track. The whole rear members come out.
Yeah.
Got a bumper down there. All kinds of carnage. Chaos in Clearwater, living up to its name here.
Yeah. That 160 with that rear end, that puts a new meaning to driving the wheels off your vehicle.
Oh, yeah. Again, we'll get a short break here. Got to say thank you to all our sponsors. Everybody that, I hate to say sponsors, really partners, helping this dream continue, helping us get across the country and go to all these shows and bring you guys this live content. There at your house, sitting on your couch, hanging out with your family, we hope. Maybe you're at the camper. Maybe like Sauer, he loves to get pictures of where you're watching. Send us some pictures of where you're watching.
Yeah, take some pictures, send them on out there. We love seeing that stuff.
He said
we
he loves the hot
shout-outs.
tub ones. Those are his favorites.
Yeah.
The hot tub ones is Sauer's favorite.
No, it's all kinds of fun, you guys. And let's not forget to thank every one of these promoters that believe in us to bring us out, to bring this entertainment to you guys.
It's definitely not just the sponsors doing it. They're a huge part of it, but the promoters carry the burden. Oh, goodness. There. Well, I thought we had our
almost over.
That was the 47 of Kyle Larson taking that lick.
Looks like that 05 is down to 3 tires. Lost the driver's rear on that one.
The 160 is still hanging in there. Got a clean nose. Phil Thomas. Back in, not so much. Look at that. No more than harder than he hit him, how much he lifted him.
That's crazy.
That's awesome. The 160 gets the right hit, and that rear end pops right back into place.
Yep. Sure did, didn't it? That's pretty cool. Come out, lost the spring, and then went back in.
Those are the best cars when they fix themselves.
Yeah. Like a little furniture dolly under it now. All right, the 05 of Ben Stang coming back here, looking for another victim. Putting one on the 47, Kyle Larson. Comes the 33 of Brian Lapine down there in. Uh-oh. Number 13 maybe having some more trouble there. It was quick. We're not quite down to top 3 yet. Got 3 active, but still got a few sticks up over on the far side.
.160 coming right back into play there.
Wouldn't that be something if he could pull it off with the story with the rear end coming out and then going back under? Taking a good corner shot there from the 13. Okay, the 05 of Ben Stang broke out. It looks like that hit freed up the, I'm not sure who that is.
The 22.
The 22, gonna be Maya Gordon. Freed her up. Get back in the game. No front bumper. Back end still straight as an arrow. Uh-oh, this could get nasty.
Great shot there between the 13 and 33.
Brian Lapine. Uh-oh, some trouble. .13J, Jimmy Anderson, Stubby, working on him. Hope you don't forget about Maya over there, or Maya. That's a tough name. I'm gonna have to ask how to say that. Got them both pinned up. Uh-oh. We hung? No. Turn that thing around, dude.
I think he's tasting blood.
Yeah. Barely hanging in there. What's he going to do? Make him bring it to him now? Yep, smart driving. Going to back up. There's a red flag. It's going to do it. Unofficially, the 13.
All right, you guys, I got to go get ready to get in my car here, so we're not going to do an interview on this one, unfortunately. So we got, I got to go get in my car, get ready for this thing. You guys, thanks for tuning in. We're going to have some fun. We'll see what we can do out there.
All right, good luck, Tix.
Good luck.
Got the 13 junior, Jimmy Anderson. Affectionately called Stubby, according to his roof sign. Picking up the W right there. Got the Hill Job Graphics, Mike Hill. You guys check him out in Kansas, friend of Track Shot Lives. Does some good work. You're looking for some T-shirts, team shirts, all that stuff. Hill Job Graphic. While we're clearing the track here. All right, Bill's going to take us to a little video here. Give us a little time to clear the track. We're going to be back for the feature of the Limited Well Full Size.
Engines roar, the crack goes wild, steel and sparks collide. Metal beasts in battle mode, no place to run or hide. Wheels spin, the dust kicks up, adrenaline runs free. Tonight's the night, it's do or die on Throwdown TV. Crush it up, break it down, crush the metal, wreck the ground. No backing down, no sandbagging allowed. Push the pedal, feel the rage, steel on steel, it's all we know. Smash it up and steal the show. Crush it up, wreck it down. We're crashing, we're smashing, we're lighting up the night. No surrender, no retreat, we're in it for the fight. With the engine screaming loud, we'll make history. One more wreck, one more round, it's Throwdown TV. Through the fire, through the pain, still we rise, still we reign. One more hit, one last spin, only the strongest ever win. Tire shot lights, sparks ignite, another car goes down. Steel to flee. This is War on Wheels tonight on Throwdown TV. Roll over the flips, crowd screams loud, another beast goes down. Twisted metal, shattered glass, bodies shake the ground. But we get back up, fight again, this is how we play. Demolition, kings and queens, we own the stage today. Crush it up, break it down. We're crashing, we're smashing, we're lighting up the night. No surrender, no retreat, we're in it for the fight. With the engine screaming loud, we'll know the history. One more wreck, one more round, it's Throwdown TV. Battered, broken, standing tall, one last hit, give it all. The battle rages endlessly. Welcome to Throwdown TV.
Is that back tire gonna fall off? We got this.
Wow, here we are. We're standing with Todd Oldie. You do some crazy, amazing stuff here. I don't even know exactly what all you do because every time I turn around, I'm seeing something new and different.
I tell people the only thing we don't do here is say no. From fab shop to custom cooler business. Started our own cooler line. Got my Prairie Road Ironworks logo there.
All right, we are standing here right here at the Oldie Seed Farms. We got Sean, a grandchild.
That'd be a grandchild, yep.
My God, a grandchild. So that's a 1 generation, 2 generation. That's a third generation.
Yep.
So I figured out how your father gets a ton of work out of you guys. I'm sitting here drinking this juice, and I'm getting tingly toes. I want to tear something down and lap something up. I mean, is this the true answer to success of work here in the shop?
Yes, it is.
Look at the quality. You guys, I mean, there's other coolers out there in the industry, but I mean, this is not missing anything. It's got the rubber seal. It's got the super strong latches to pull it down. It's got a bottle opener right here. The handle, this is what I was looking at. Look at how nice this handle is. It comes up, locks in place, ready to go.
So we're a family business here in north central Kansas. We provide corn, soybeans, wheat, milo, forages, canola to our customers. We really focus on Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma, so we have a small geography that we cover.
We got to give a big shout out to you guys. You guys are a great, proud sponsor of the Demolition Derby right here. We're here because of Demolition Derby. TSL's out there. Now, you boys, are you ready for the success that you're going to come from this? You guys are going to get some serious exposure. You know, them white dimples and all that positive manliness you guys got going on. I apologize, man. Them women are going to be all after you, young man. Sure. Sure. Todd, we can't thank you enough, brother, for everything you do for Demolition Derby. Good luck with your business, and please, everybody out there, jump on here and take a look at what you got going on here because it truly is. PRI has got some cool stuff going on. You want to be part of it. Third generation farming, seed, everything like that. You guys get on there, take a look at Oldie Seed Farms right here in Kansas. If there's any services that they can help you guys with out there, don't be afraid to give these guys a call. All right, you guys, it is. We're having fun. TSL, thank you so much for letting us come in here and see the shop. Super nice meeting you guys. And I'll tell you what, get something done.
City madness, engines and noise, crowd full of thrills, seeking fans. But then through the smoke, blowing a whistle, comes a cop on a bull
with mustard on his badge. Black and unfatty fun police, I'm a law, hot dog in one hand, pointing his finger. He's yelling at toddlers and harassing bystanders, all while riding that bull like it's rodeo time. I ain't official without a whistle. Got mirrored shades and a ketchup stain, 24 hot dogs stored in his brain. He cuffed a grandma for reckless cheer, then chased a kid for spilling root beer. Screaming, this ain't a game, this is maple law, as his bull ate a nacho and gored a straw. Blew his whistle so hard, birds fell from the sky, then asked, is this gluten-free, with a tear in his eye. Chili on his badge and leftovers in his beard. He ticketed a clown, tackled a nun, cause fun must be managed or it's too much fun. It's not official without a whistle. Through the Derby crowd, parting wide, screaming, put that cotton candy down or you're fried. He tried to arrest a man named Tix and gave a sermon on safety in a driver's meeting. That's so when you hear squealing, bullet badge, and see a hot dog holster hanging low on a sash, you know who's coming to regulate bliss. It's Fatty Fun Police, and nobody asked for this. It's not official.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm glad to see Derek back out here. He had a little bit of hard luck yesterday,
A little
but
rough luck. They kind of got on him a little bit there.
Yep.
Off the bat.
But here today, bright spirits.
Now, what was our buddy's name? I'm having a bad day with names. Real bad. What is it? Trayton?
Trayton Lind.
Trayton Lind.
Lind.
L-I-N-D.
Yes, sir.
So, Trayton Lind. How old's Trayton? Come here, Trayton.
Yeah.
Let's do this right here. Since we couldn't get the microphone earlier, ladies at home, get that on there, Trayton. All right, here. Trayton, let's get this microphone up here to your mouth. Trayton, ladies, you're looking for a woman.
Always.
Always looking for a woman. So any of you single ladies out there, tell them, give them your socials, dude. You want to get his number, Hunter? Put it out there. You girls are looking. Where are you from?
Cannon Falls, Minnesota.
Cannon Falls, Minnesota. Now, if that town don't sound sexy, that's romantic. That's the kind of place they write romance novels about.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Girls, hit him up. He's looking. Just picked up, what, $500 or something?
Yeah, won $500 on the raffle.
Won $500 on the raffle car. Didn't win. You rather have the $500 or you rather have the raffle car?
Honestly, I'd rather have the car. I think I'd do a little better than the guy that won.
Yeah? Well, but you got $500.
Indeed.
And that's a few dates. Take them somewhere cheap like the Sonic. That's where I took my wife on our first one.
We don't have Sonic up here.
Oh, you don't?
Nope.
Oh, well, you know, take her over the street to Nelson's, get her a baked potato for breakfast. You can do it, wine her and dine her, take her home to Cannon Falls. So if you're looking, girls, there you go. Wanted to make sure that we recognized him.
Yeah, he's a great guy. So Trenton's my left-hand man here. He's been running around.
My business, Hunter.
Oh, yeah, definitely. He's been wanting to get into the Derby community. Sorry about my speech there, but he's done so much with us, helping us up at Throwdown. Yeah, we figured we'd give him a little bit of a shout out today.
Yeah, absolutely. We were hoping earlier to catch an announcer out on the track and take him out and just kind of burn him down. What's Tyler's name? Ty.
I don't know his last name.
This is terrible, man. We suck. You guys. We need Todd. Todd from EDCNC is really good. He's really good at names.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And I suck at names, but I can make some cool videos once in a while. So maybe that makes up for it every once in a while. But yeah, guys, Chaos in Clearwater. Going to be the last heat of the night coming on, but don't forget again, next weekend, Greeley, Colorado, going to be coming to you on Sunday. Jason Sauer, MWFA, Todd from EDCNC, going to be heading out west to be flying. I guess it'll be flying into Denver and then driving up to Greeley, hanging out with Terry Frank, Bryant, all the family at the Greeley Stampede. Great show. You're not going to want to miss that. Of course, Uncle Bill, everybody's favorite uncle, will be there. And then Lynn, Kansas, King of the Ring the next weekend. So if you don't have a show, you don't want to go to the county fair and sit out in the heat, stay home, get some popcorn, make a beverage, and watch Track Shot Live right here Make sure, guys, if you're at home, do us a favor. Make sure you look up Throwdown TV. Follow Throwdown TV. Click those 3 little dots. Same thing with Track Shot. Invite all your friends. Trying real hard to grow those platforms and get the word out there. And we've got some big things in the works with Throwdown TV. So be on the lookout for that. Looking forward to the future.
I know you mentioned Uncle Bill over there. I seen that video he threw up of Fatty, and that is just remarkable. I loved all the shots in that.
Did you like the hot dog?
Oh, it was great.
Fatty takes a little bit of offense to the hot dog.
Oh, I don't know why. It is the best part of the video, in my opinion.
I mean, if you're going to be a big deal, own it. You know what
exactly.
I mean? Like, if you're that big of a deal and you can't eat a hot dog, you know what I'm saying? I hope you enjoyed that, Fatty. Uncle Bill, I told him not to, but he didn't care. He said he did not care what Fatty said. He said, it's just Fatty. So you could take that up with Uncle Bill there, great one. Speaking of great ones, the great one, Mike Tix, and the 51T coming out here in a little bit. That's got to put a little pressure on you when you're up here like that, you know.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Close to home. Everybody's watching. You've been up here. Maybe he'll show out. Maybe he'll just junk it.
Maybe.
I think that's kind of his goal.
I'll say, out of all the years I've known Mike, he usually does pretty well. He knows how to drive. He knows what he has. I'd say, I mean, overall, all the derbies I've seen him in, I say remarkable driver.
Absolutely. I will say that. He is a driving machine.
I know in the intermission we were kind of chatting back and forth. I heard you were missing Todd up here.
I do miss my buddy Todd. Well, me and Tix, we have a good relationship, but we just don't make fun of each other that much. But you put me with Fatty or Todd, or you put one of them between us, and we'll burn him down. And I enjoy that. And that's one thing about being on air. Usually I'm on air with one of those guys, you know. So I'm not ready to burn y'all down just quite yet. Maybe old T here. I can't remember his name. We're just going to call him T. Getting a lot of nicknames this weekend. Got the old stovepipe out there.
Stovepipes out front.
Yeah.
Yep. Here, I just thought he was scared of us.
Yeah, stovepipe and Mrs. Stovepipe.
Yep.
Oh, I hope nothing's going on. Got some EMS over there on the far side of the track heading out.
They drove in here pretty hot with the lights on.
Oh, they did? They come in just a bit ago? Oh,
yeah.
Okay, so it must not have been the one we had.
No.
But the weather's not too bad. Beautiful night here in Minnesota.
Nice, warm, not too hot, calm.
Far better than my last experience with Demolition Derby in Minnesota. It was negative 400.
You get used to it up here. You hit at least 0? That's T-shirt weather to us.
Hunter, I don't care where you're from. You don't get used to that. That don't happen. You don't get used to that. But like I said, guys, yeah, next weekend, Greeley Stampede. I'm really excited about watching that show. I finally made it out. That was my first big show that I ever saw besides Metal Mayhem out anywhere, and I finally made it there last year. Man, what an experience that was. All right, here we go. The T4 coming in first. Is that T4 or 14? 14. Derek Kraft. Followed by the 42X of Hunter Pottinger. There's the 51T of Mike Tix. Still waiting on the 54X of Braden Stokes. Aaron Stonesby in the 3906 and Brandon Thomas in the 55 going to round out the field. 6 cars in this feature. Pays down pretty good, I think. 3 or 4 spots, 2,500 to win maybe. I looked at earlier. See if I can't rally that up again real quick here.
I see Brandon Thomas just pulled in with that 55. I love the color scheme on that car. Red, white, and blue.
Yeah, limited well full size. 2,500, 1,000, and 500 paying out for the top 3 here. That 55, Brandon Thomas, I noticed that was a Calisota style car.
It has the same color scheme to it. I don't know
Yeah,
if that was.
it is. I'm pretty sure that's one of the old. That's like a pre-run from somewhere.
Yeah.
Or maybe that's just their scheme. I'd like to ask Tix, but he's busy. Okay, we only got 5 out there right now. We have someone back out on us.
Looks like we are on our way.
Here we go, green flag. Tix coming out hot. You got Hunter Pottinger there in the 42X, the baby blue car you're looking at. Told me he was going nose out just a few minutes ago before he got in the car. That's a 73 Monaco he got from Tix.
What he was telling me earlier too, that's always been one car he's always wanted to run.
Yeah, said he Tix was telling me he kind of wanted to go through all of them. Oh goodness, big shot there by the 55 coming in hot. Whoa, go! The 54X, Braden Stokes laying it down on the 51T of Mike Tix. Pushed the rail up there. Let's see what that does to Tix. The pressure's on. They're bringing the fight for sure. Garrett Kraft down there trying to get lined up in the 14. He's going to go give a rear quarter shot to Hunter. Oh, yeah, Tix. She's going up. Let's see what he does here. Got the Lincoln coming at him hot.
Hunter just got it fired back up, backed up.
Looks like Hunter's pushed back there on the driver's side a little bit. Coming back in on the 55, putting a shot on Brandon Thomas. You seen him lay that haymaker earlier. Hunter sticking to his word, staying nose out. There comes Tix swinging.
Kraft's in there trying to line up a nice shot.
Yeah, Kraft's just kind of working the outfield. Looking for the right shot. Smart driving. Yeah. Got a red flag here. Got a bumper on the track. Not sure whose bumper that is. Huh?
Hunter lost his bumper.
Oh, Hunter did. Hunter Pottinger looks like that. It looks like it's still on there on the front from right here. Well, I don't think he had a back bumper.
No.
All right, looks like the officials are off the track, getting ready to go again under green. Limited weld full size, Chaos and Clearwater. Silver Bullet Saddle Club. I hope he knows he lost it. Looks like Garrett Kraft may be having some tough luck. He's trying to, he got it refired. Looks like Braden Stokes may be having some issues now. Still got his stick up, but doesn't appear to be running.
Hunter did lose his front bumper.
Yep, he did.
Got a peek of that.
Tiggs kind of working around, chasing down 14 of Derek Kraft. Close quarters combat there from those two. Hunter Pottinger landed another shot on the 54X of Braden Stokes. 54 going to be running out of time here soon, I would think. Great shot there from Uncle Bill. Trying to get dialed in.
Derek's doing a really good job splitting the field up.
Derek's doing a great job of staying close. And his car still looks great. Yeah, it looks like the 54X there, Braden Stokes, has broke off. So we're down to 3. Hunter Pottinger, Mike Tix, and Derek Kraft. You're going to be in your top 3 positions. Nobody wants to put any distance between them.
All 3 of these fellas are very well-seasoned drivers. Know how to pick their shots, know how to drive. They all are driving fantastic.
Oh, here we go. Hunter Pottinger's lining up. Nope, he turned out of it. Going after the rear quarter of Tix.
Great shot there by Tix.
Yep, Tix coming in with a wheel shot. Tix starting to build some heat up there, looks like. Already picked up a win. If you remember back to early last year, Smashing for Skinny. That car Tix is in, picked up the win there in Ottawa, Kansas. Smashing for Skinny. Tix brought home the W. I know that one meant a lot to him.
Yeah. I was really happy to see all those guys down there.
Oh, yeah, that was a good time.
Great little shot there by Tix. He knows his rear frame rails are out and knew right where to put them on Derek's car.
Oh, yeah. All right, here comes Derek in. Nope, he turned out of it. Getting sandwiched. Kraft throwing the punch back. Hunter coming in there and getting him some.
Hunter's making great use of his back end back there. I think he figured out he was missing his front bumper and decided to turn it around.
I'll tell you what, it looks like Tix may be on the verge of losing his front bumper from the bounce. I can't tell which side it's the way it's bouncing unless the frame broke. Maybe I'm wrong.
That bumper is moving around a lot.
Yeah,
on Tix's bridge.
Coming up on the backside there at Kraft. Oh, about turned Tix over there. Door shot. Hunter coming in the rear end. Tix may be having some trouble. Now Craft Star is starting to show some signs of going up. Tix may be dead in the water here. Hunter without that front bumper, he may just have to go Hail Mary on this. Yeah, Tix's bumper is broke loose.
But he did just get it refired.
He got it refired. He's on the left rear frame section, so he's pushing against where it's still welded.
Good eye there by Pottinger. Was backing up, seeing driver's door sign, and hit the brakes.
Yep. You guys can see there. You can see those cattle panels in the way. Nothing we could really do about that for the shot, but. Yeah, Kraft is definitely snooped. Uh-oh. That may have got a tie rod. Did it get a tie rod? No. Kraft giving the thumbs up there out of the window. Coming out of that hole. Tix trying to hold him there.
Hunter coming in with a good shot in the front tire.
Yeah, got to be getting hard now for Hunter to line them up. The way that rear end's rolling. Here comes Kraft. Trying to pick a shot. Thought he was going to turn it around and party with the back end there for a little bit. Thank you guys all at home for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the show the last 2 days here in Clearwater, Minnesota. I'm gonna catch a flight back to Nashville, Tennessee tomorrow and head back home to Kentucky. You won't be seeing me again until probably Lynn, Kansas. Maybe I'll be out there. Just announced, guys, if you haven't seen it, Family Traditions Motorsports. I think it's October 4th. I'm going to screw no, it's October 18th, somewhere in that area. Bragging Rights coming back, Track Shot Live. The Bustle family there. Germantown, Kentucky. Any of you guys watching from back in that area looking for a show? I believe it's a 2-day show if I remember. Look up Family Traditions Motorsports. Great show. Robbie Crittenden will be there. I think Fatty will be there. I think Fatty's actually riding with somebody in that one. I don't know if he knows it yet, but riding passenger.
If he doesn't know about it, he knows about it now.
He knows now. The cat's out of the bag. I can't think of the little boy's name, the Bustle's grandson. Big Fatty Clark fan for some reason. All right, everybody's jockeying for position here, back and forth. Tick swinging. Come up empty-handed. Kraft laying a solid one on Pottinger. Kraft may have some steering issues.
I just seen that. His tire's getting pretty close to the firewall
there. I think he's stuck locked in back to the right. I might be wrong, but he's not able to do a lot right now.
No?
Yeah, it's definitely. Let's see. He's fired it up. Let's see what he does here if he can get the wheel turned in any. Ticks may help him. He's going back in the same direction. I don't guess Ticks or Hunter has picked up on that if that's the case. Bring that fight down here and get away from him.
Yeah.
It's easy to drive from setting up here, though. Oh, Pottinger getting him up on his side just a touch.
Looks like Ticks is also struggling with some steering
I
issues.
think you're right. I thought he was just blocking there for a minute, but I think you are right. Yeah, he's still turning back this way. I think if they could get away from him and get down here, they could do some damage.
Yeah.
Ticks don't have a lot left to inflict the damage with. Neither does Hunter. Kraft still going the same direction. Yeah, see, he's working that steering wheel, it looked like. .51T really close to losing that front bumper there. Has he got bumper straps on it for the Core Sport? Kind of looks like they. I can't tell if they're welded or. Haven't looked at the rules here. There's the 14 Kraft coming around again. Gonna get lined up.
Great shot placement by the 14 there. Got the driver's side there, with no bumper on it, does quite a bit of damage when you get a tag there.
I don't know if they're hung up. No, hung up. Pottinger's still hanging in there. Everybody's running on hopes and dreams now. Looks like just about, maybe Kraft still got a little bit left in the tank. Putting a good wheel shot on Tix. There comes Pottinger, last contact. Uh-oh, did he get the wheel? No, thought he got the wheel there.
There, now he got the tire.
Yeah, Tix has got some steering issues as well.
Ooh, that was not a great shot for that front bumper.
No. Oh, that didn't help any. Kraft dragging him along with it. I'm sure they're all enjoying it. I believe they're all friends. We spoke to him earlier, Derek Kraft.
Yep.
When we were live, and oh, there he goes. Oh no, get out of there, Tix. That's not a good situation.
No.
He may be hung up on it. Not good for an oil pan. Yeah, bumper's got him. He may be in trouble. Get Hunter over there to give him a lick. Hunter's in trouble too. Looks like, yeah. Only one able to navigate right now is going to be the 14 of Derek Kraft. Fuzzy.
Hunter's trying to get, oh, there, that car gets refired about.
Yep, there comes Hunter back. Pottinger's back in the fight. Sun's starting to go down here on a beautiful Minnesota night.
I think Tix is getting hung up on his own front bumper.
Yeah, he's hung up on his own front bumper. But he may be coming off of it. He's starting to move a little bit. He's going to have to get some contact in there before he times out. All right, 14 to Kraft now got the last contact from what I can see here. Pottinger laying a corner shot on Tix. Just keeping himself alive.
Pottinger, great shot by him. Get the passenger rear on that one.
All right, here he goes. That may, red flag. You got a red flag. That may be the end of it. The 14 of Derek Kraft, unofficially your winner. Yep.
Gosh, with 5 cars, they still put on one heck of a show.
They still put on a great show. Yeah, I'm not sure which one we lost there. The 55, Brandon Thomas was out there. Aaron Stosenby, Stonsonby. Sunstaby, that's how you go. 9306, that's the car that didn't make it on the track. Still a great showing, can't complain at all.
No, overall, yesterday and today, hard-hitting show, fast-paced, even getting cars on and off the track.
Yep.
Just right on it. I love all the equipment they had up here to help us out.
Absolutely. Lots of equipment, lots of skilled operators in that equipment. That goes a long way. Got some replays here. Big shot Tix took from the 55 there. That's what started his troubles. That shot right there was definitely a deciding factor in how this show turned out for him.
Tix was real close to being put over on that shot.
All right, guys. Well, again, Hunter, thank you for being on here with me.
Thanks for having me.
Yesterday you missed me. I was kind of down there doing a lot of videos, but today I'm back up here and getting ready to catch a plane home tomorrow back to the great state of Kentucky. Looking forward to that, seeing my family, and again next weekend we're going to be back to you. Track Shot live from the Greeley Stampede. Following weekend, Lynn, Kansas, King of the Ring. Not going to want to miss that. Super great show. That's where I was telling you about them taking the lug nuts for bagging. You get to work on your car, but you have to do it on the track, literally in the middle of a cornfield. And the whole town's going to be there. It's a big time. I know PRI Coolers is from there. I'm trying to think of some of the businesses out there that we got to hang out with last year in the little area that really support that. Great show. Going to be a great show for you guys to watch if you watched it last year on Track Shot Live. And Uncle Bill, he's already tearing down. He's ready to go. Bill, you ready to send them off of here? Are you busy? If you got other things going on, Bill. I mean, don't worry about me. Don't worry about us, Bill. We got it. We'll sit here and talk.
Oh, here comes
here
Mike.
he comes.
I'll
Let's
pop
see if
out.
all right, yeah.
Up here for him so we can get a
Tick's
few
on
words.
here for a minute. Here, real quick before we go, guys, we'll hear from him himself. Got to get that fire jacket off. Tix.
Wow.
That first shot.
That was awesome.
That head on, that bumper. That's when you pop loose on the right side of the rail.
God, that was a hard hit. I mean, hands off to the drivers out there. We're all buddies. We all knew each other.
Oh, yeah.
And it was like, you know what, we're going to go at it and give it in good old-fashioned style. But, boy, he got on that wheel and hurt me right away, and it was a struggle to make that thing go.
Well, you were still doing good. You actually were looking good there for a minute when Fuzzy started going up, and then that bumper come off, and that parked it. I thought, oh, no, that's going to get in there and get that oil pan, but –
yeah, look at that shot. That thing was just vicious, man. I felt that one. I knew it was coming, and they build some awesome cars.
There's where he about went over.
Yeah. Oh God.
Right there. That's a long way from the driver's side.
That's
a long trip.
I've never been put on my passenger side. I've been on the driver's side a couple times and been on the roof once. But when you start going up like that, you just have fun. You hang on, and that's just what it is.
So they say it's slow motion.
Oh, it is, absolutely. Hunter unfortunately lost his bumper right away. That was kind of a bad luck deal.
Yeah, both of you having some issues with front bumpers.
God. That one of mine, it literally just tore off. It tore the bracket off of the shock.
Well, we were wondering there for a minute because it started getting real loose. I was like, I wonder if he hadn't broke the frame.
Well, the whole thing of it is you got to remember, that was a bone stock car for Skinny Show.
Sure.
We couldn't weld the bumpers on.
That's right.
We had the shocks in them.
Yep, that's right.
So that's what happened is we tore the shock right off the thing. I got hooked in there and stuff like that. But, we could talk about this all night long. It was tons of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a blast. This is kind of something that all the TSLs guys talked about. And it's like, hey, go ahead, get that car and go out there and run it and put a little entertainment level out there.
Yeah. Well, we were going to close it off already, Tix, before you got up here. But Uncle Bill's dilly-dallying.
Oh.
And I saw we're just sitting there talking to the folks, and if y'all want to watch, hey, we'll talk to you.
Yeah.
Uncle Bill,
Well, that's, half rate, half price, whatever. So, but, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in for both nights of Chaos in Clearwater. To all the sponsors, all the followers, all the shares, likers, and everything like that, all the great comments. Thank you so much for all that stuff, you guys. We had an absolute blast out here. We totally enjoy Clearwater here. It's just a great place to be. And to the Silver Bullet Saddle Clubs, we can't thank you guys enough for constantly keep inviting us out and believing what the Free 99 family is all about.
Absolutely. We put lots of great content. You're going to see lots of great stuff coming from this show. Got lots of videos I haven't been able to go through and share yet, and you'll be seeing those in the coming days. And hopefully you'll be seeing us here next year again. The weather's not been bad. You can't really complain about that. Now it's cooled off, kind of glazed over, and I think Bill's playing a game with us.
Yeah, I think so too. That's all right.
Tix just wants a bottle of water. I mean, he's dying, Bill. Bill don't care.
What I want to say is I want to thank them for the track. This track I've never been on this track, so it's this is kind of one of those bucket list things that was awesome to be able to do. And this track yesterday with the water and everything, the thing was absolutely amazing. And today, same thing. I wish it was a little more greasier so I could have slid that car around a little better with the bad steering.
Yeah, but for a rodeo arena, I mean, a lot of times that's a real sandy component so that the guys get thrown off, they're not as injured. And they're disc it up, that's got to be 8-10 inches or so, I would say they do it initially,
Yeah.
And for them to pack this hard for this arena, that's great.
Yeah.
Bill,
sorry about that.
Bill, can we go home?
All right, come on, Bill. You want to go home?
Well, we've been waiting on you, Bill.
Hey, to everybody out there in TSL world, thank you so much. Don't forget to pay attention. We've got 2 more great shows back-to-back weeks here, 3 weeks in a row. Greeley, Colorado next week, and Lynn, Kansas the following weekend. And we want you to join in and be part of it with us. We can't thank you guys enough. And, you get a chance to thank a sponsor or thank a promoter that's got
Absolutely.
TSL there. Make sure you give the positive response to them. We greatly appreciate it.
All right, guys. Enjoy it. We'll be seeing you next weekend. Take
There
care.
it is. Peace.
Oh! What, Brockway? You came up that easy. I just videoed it. I'm gonna send it.
Everyone has to be mature, be butts and nuts, and then there's Bobby. Fucking Bobby. Bobby don't like us.